I've been living for 5,000 years. And in the end, fishing is still the most interesting thing.
Here it comes. Many years ago, the Dragon Lord withdrew from worldly affairs and even made a rule. One fish, one chance. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We would never miss it. A carp leaping over the Dragon Gate. Extraordinary. Dragon Lord, what a remarkable move. Congratulations, Dragon Lord, on catching a legendary koi. Congratulations, Dragon Lord, on catching a legendary koi.
Its patterns are gorgeous, so dazzling to the eye. Do me a favor. I want that fish. No way. $1 billion per pound, I'll transfer the money right now. A fish caught by the Dragon Lord, its value could never be measured with common money. Exactly. I'm willing to offer my 4 granddaughters to be concubines for the Dragon Lord. King of Southern Territories. Even though your granddaughters are all incredibly beautiful, they're still not quite qualified to marry the Dragon Lord. I'm willing to offer 10 of my courtyard houses in the capital to trade for that koi.
This fish isn't for sale. Tomorrow is my wife's birthday. I want to take it home to make some healing food for her. If you're interested, you can come by for a drink.
Sounds great. Did I hear that right? This is the Dragon Lord's first invitation in years. Hurry back and prepare a big gift for the Dragon Lord's wife and bring it over. You two better not compete with me. I'm making all the arrangements for this banquet. It has to be the event of the year. And give the Dragon Lord's wife a huge surprise. All right.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Wendy Lane. I'm guessing you must be the Mr. Yates I've never met before.
The CEO of Lane International Group, the national goddess, Wendy Lane. What do you want from me?
It's simple. I want to have a romantic encounter with you. But just for tonight. After tonight, our engagement will be off.
Miss Lane, is it really necessary to go this far? I already have a family. If you're only trying to call off the engagement, it doesn't need to be this complicated. I agree.
A family? I get it. Mr. Yates, don't get me wrong. I, Wendy Lane, am not someone who goes back on her word. I'm left with no other choice but to break off our engagement. There are reasons behind it. Mr. Yates, have you ever heard of the Lighthouse Group?
A little.
A month ago, the chairman of the Lighthouse Group, Charles, teamed up with 10 overseas governors to jointly seal off a batch of ancient Chinese relics overseas. Those glorious days of China's long history and its splendid culture were just blatantly ruined and destroyed by them. Ever since that happened, Charles even publicly declared that he'd never make peace with our Lane Group. My family has been holding on till this day, but now we're barely hanging by a thread and can hardly take care of ourselves. So, I'd rather break off the engagement than drag you down with me, Mr. Yates. This is half of my personal shares in the Lane Group. Other than that, you can take my first time. If you want, Mr. Yates. Anytime. Also, from now on, I'll remain single for life, never marry any other man. This is my compensation to you, Mr. Yates. These license plates? Mr. Yates, do you know them?
Oh, yes I do. But not really close. We just occasionally go fishing together.
So it was just a coincidence that you were hanging out, fishing. You look pretty ordinary, but luck seems to be on your side. Do you realize those people are actually the three lords of Etherian? You ran into them on the same fishing spot. Why not take the chance to make a connection?
Don't be disrespectful. Mr. Yates, if you have free time in the future, you might as well spend more time around these folks. It'll be good for you, lots of benefits. I've still got things to handle at my company, so I'll be taking off now.
Lighthouse Group, Charles. Hello?
Who is this? How did you get my number? A Chinese number. Got it. So you're someone sent by Wendy Lane to plead with me, right? Didn't expect her to finally give in the end.
Your Chinese has really gotten better. Looks like that harsh winter 10 years ago taught you quite a lesson.
Who are you really?
As for my identity, you're in no position to ask. Send my regards to your great-grandfather, and let me tell you something else. The Lane family, I'm watching their back now.
Miss Lane, today you have to give us an explanation. That's right. You went behind our backs and transferred half the shares of Lane Group to someone we've never even heard of before, an outsider. Did you ever stop to think about the consequences of doing that?
I admit, I did it. But don't forget, right now, Lane Group is in a very precarious position. The whole company's about to collapse. We're fighting for survival here. If the company goes bankrupt, forget about half. Even if you still have more shares left, they're just worthless paper.
An ordinary person suddenly turns into one of Lane Group's major shareholders. How can you guarantee there won't be any risks? The way I see it, maybe that boy toy of yours is already moving assets in advance. Exactly. Everyone here is in upper management. Without our approval, you just went ahead and did this. What do you take us for?
Yeah!
Did you even think it through?
Charles? My company has already shut down now. Given the situation, what more do you want? Are you really trying to push the Lane family into a corner?
No. The reason I'm here today is to offer my apologies to Miss Lane. It was all a misunderstanding. If I had known earlier who you were.
Who?
Miss Lane, don't worry. All our staff have already been withdrawn. All your businesses, both at home and abroad, have now returned to normal. As for the artifacts from China, they have been returned. I also prepared a gift for the Lane Group, a business property in a foreign country. Just a little token.
Clearly, there was someone helping behind the scenes to make us back to business. Who are you really?
If there's nothing else, I'll take my leave. Take care.
Miss Charles came all the way in his private jet from overseas just to come here in person and apologize. Just now, that person he let slip about. What kind of figure must he be to scare Charles like that?
Ladies and gentlemen, does anyone still have any issues regarding the shares? If no one objects, then let's adjourn the meeting for today.
That's great, miss. The crisis in the corporation has finally been resolved. The Lane family in the capital is finally saved.
But if that's the case, the marriage between me and Chris Yates, wouldn't that mean...
The 318th Night Blade Commander, the Dragon Sparrow, pays respects to the Dragon Lord, my lord.
318. What a pitiful child. What's your name? In that case, then your name will be the Dragon Sparrow the First.
Sister 379, I'm sorry. We were all abandoned at the orphanage and left behind by the world. That's why our hearts are stronger and more determined than others. And braver. Remember, the duty of every generation of the Dragon Sparrow is only one thing: to obey every order from the Dragon Lord, and to become the sharpest night blade in his hand. Here. Hold it steady. Practice well. No slacking off.
Yes.
Last time I saw you, you were just a little girl who always cried, getting scolded by 317 with that wooden ruler all the time. And now, in the blink of an eye, you've really grown up. Very good.
My lord, you're still the same as I remember from childhood. Still looking so young. Still looking so young.
Immortality is its own kind of loneliness. All right, get up.
Yes.
Your Excellency, as a border general, I've spent 3 years at war. With your guidance behind the scenes, we've finally brought peace to the region. We've driven out 8,000 enemy soldiers and pushed our borders 1,000 miles to the west. This time I'm back. I heard you got married.
That's true. Over these past few years, I've been through too much. Far too many old friends have grown old and died right next to me. Someone like me, who is different, maybe isn't meant to ever marry or have a family. But this time, it's different. The Hans family has always been good. Before Master Hans passed away, his only wish was for me to protect the Hans family for 100 years.
I see. Your Excellency, you value loyalty and friendship. The Hans family is truly honored to have your protection.
How's that thing I asked you to handle coming along?
My lord, the deed for Etherian City has all been prepared. It's under your name on behalf of GX International. It can be transferred to Miss Hans at any time.
Very good. Now that the border disputes are settled, I can finally relax and spend some quality time with Cindy. Tomorrow just happens to be her birthday. It's about time I told her who I really am. I'm putting this matter in your hands.
Yes, I understand. But what I am curious about is, why would you only give them one city? You've got so much more under your name.
The Hans family's foundation is unstable. If the gift is too extravagant, I'm worried Cindy couldn't take it. Let's start by giving her one city. Consider it an appetizer. All right then, the rest of you are dismissed. I better get back and be with my wife.
Yes.
Mr. Johns, the news you brought us today is truly a huge surprise for our Hans family. It really is a blessing for us. Please rest assured, our Hans family will never forget your generosity.
You're being too polite. The top-level decisions at GX International really aren't within my control. This time, it's only because of our personal friendship that I informed your Hans family in advance. It can't really be considered helping out in any major way. It's just... Cindy, from tomorrow on, our two families should definitely get closer. Wouldn't you agree?
Honey, I'm home. Look what I brought you. Oh, we have guests over. Why didn't you let me know ahead of time? This is?
Chris. Perfect timing. Sign the papers. We're getting a divorce.
Divorce? Are you kidding me right now? Hey, it's your birthday tomorrow. Guess what I brought you? I specially got you a fish. The meat is definitely good. I'll cook it for you in a bit.
So this is what you prepared as my birthday present. Tomorrow is going to be a big day for my transformation. Before that, let's just end things between us.
transformation in things.
Chris, did you not hear? The prestigious GX International is impressed by our Cindy's capabilities. At the city granting banquet tomorrow, they're giving the whole city of Ethereum to our Hans family. You and Cindy will be worlds apart. Who are you to keep calling yourself her husband?
Looking across Ethereum, or even the whole China, the Hans family is as insignificant as dust. What makes you think that GX International values Cindy for her abilities? And what makes you think that all the Hans family's smooth sailing is because of their own management?
If it's not our Hans family or Cindy, what, you think we'd rely on you?
Yeah, that's right. Everything the Hans family has today is because of me. I built them up with my own hands. This whole Ethereum city came about on my suggestion too.
No wonder people always say, lazy good-for-nothings can never stop bragging. Let me introduce myself. I'm David Johns, and at GX International, the Ethereum branch, I'm the deputy manager. I personally witnessed every step of how this huge deal went down. How come I never heard that among the upper levels at GX International, someone with the surname Yates ever existed? That's true. For you, this kind of top-tier social circle stuff is something you wouldn't understand. That's totally normal. I've heard that after 3 years of marriage, you haven't even touched Cindy once.
Stop it.
Let him go now!
Cindy,
That's enough.
I never thought that after everything I did for you, what I'd get in return would be this kind of treatment. Cindy, remember this. I would swallow this slap today. From this day on, I won't owe your Hans family anything anymore. One last time, let me ask you again. Are you sure you want to do this?
Chris, listen carefully. I'm sure. I want a divorce.
All right. If that's the case, then make sure you don't regret it.
Don't you get it? Very soon I'll have all of Ethereum in the palm of my hand. Chris, do you even know what it means to have full control of a city? In all this, the value of the business operations can reach tens or even hundreds of billions of dollars. This is the future I envision. And it's also a proof that my abilities have the perfect stage to shine. If you really love me, then just let go. The gap between our social classes is only going to get wider. You don't want to become a burden to me, right?
A burden? Do you have any idea how many crises the company has faced in these 3 years and who's been helping to turn things around? I always thought that as a married couple, we were supposed to support each other. Everyone laughs at me for being a burden, but I never cared. What really caught me off guard is that this time, those words came from my wife's mouth.
Stop trying to make yourself look good. If it hadn't been for the old man's dying wish, forcing Cindy to marry you, useless loser, do you really think you could have married such an outstanding, powerful woman?
Chris, you're lazy and lack ambition. You've had me as your wife for 3 years. I don't owe you anything. Besides, I'm about to become the brightest and most dazzling star in all Ethereum. Ask yourself, what are you actually good at? And what right do you have to come after me again? I figured a long time ago that you wouldn't sign the papers. Take a look at this.
What is it? A divorce letter. You're a grown man, and you actually got dumped by a woman. Chris, you're really pathetic. In all Ethereum, I bet you're the first to ever go through this.
"3 years together. Did it really have to end like this? Fine. Cindy, Hans, you want a divorce, right? I'll give you what you want. From now on, you and I have absolutely nothing to do with each other. The Hans family's heiress, the Pearl of Etherian, is now finally free.
Cindy, come and take a look at this. Look at the name he signed. What's that supposed to mean? Isn't his name Chris?
Dragon Yates?
Guys, sometimes they just want to protect the last shred of their pride. I get it. Cindy, by tomorrow, you'll see just how right your decision was.
Mr. Johns, you're crossing the line?
Sorry, I was being a bit presumptuous. Well, since there's nothing else, I'll head out now. I'll let you get some rest. Tomorrow, I'll see you at the banquet.
Mr. Johns, take care.
Get the car ready. At the banquet tomorrow, I'm going to go on stage myself.
Miss, I've found out. Spill it. Chris Yates came into Etherian 3 years ago from nowhere. His background is a mystery. No one really knows who he is. Even his household registration is unclear. All we know is, he and Cindy from the Hans family are husband and wife. Usually, he lives at the Han house. But what? According to reports last night, they already divorced. The exact reason hasn't been found out yet.
Prepare a gift. I want to meet Mr. Yates in person. It's time to fulfill that promise.
Miss, you mean...
It's time to honor this marriage contract.
Come on, nice to meet you all.
Here, my lords.
Mr. Johns, please look after us from now on.
Sure?
Miss Hans is so young. But your future is truly bright, Miss Hans. We've already heard that you're the highlight of today's banquet. So, congratulations in advance. Congrats.
This throne is being prepared for the person behind GX International. But now, His Excellency hasn't arrived to sign yet. So before the outcome is decided, we still don't know for sure. So please let's not jump into conclusions so early.
Look. Now that's how a true woman of talent would act. Miss Hans handles things perfectly. She really is the future star of Etherian. Exactly. Absolutely right.
Wait. Chris Yates, you really have no shame. This city-granting banquet is not a place for you.
You're such a jinx.
We clearly have nothing to do with each other anymore. So why are you even here? Or are you regretting divorcing me? Well, there's really no need.
I think you've misunderstood. Miss Hans, this city-granting banquet can't go on without me. Without me, it simply can't proceed.
My lords, do you know who this guy is? No, I don't.
Honestly, what a complete joke. Let me introduce him to everyone. This is Chris Yates. He's that good-for-nothing son-in-law from the Hans family. You know, Cindy's ex-husband. He actually, well... Sorry, I almost forgot. He still doesn't have a job.
Jobless, huh?
So, Chris, after you left the Hans family, you can't even afford a meal or what? And now you're here to score some food and drinks.
Now that you mention it, I am feeling a little thirsty.
You!
The flavor's not bad.
Sure. Since you like it, Yates, then I'll let you have as much as you want. But this is a formal banquet. You don't have the right to attend. You want some free food? Fine. Then get out. And guard the door for us.
Mr. Johns is right. Get out! Just leave already.
Enough! What exactly are you doing here? Aren't you ashamed yet? Sorry. He and I did have some history. So, everyone please, give him a break for my sake. Chris, you've been hiding behind me for 3 years. Tonight will be the last time I protect you. Go ahead. How much do you want? It's just money, right? I'll give it to you. Let this be my last bit of compensation for you. But from this moment on, please don't bother me again.
You?
I don't want a single penny. But Cindy, looks like you've got it all backwards. I've been looking out for these past 3 years. It's all because of me that you, Cindy, have what you have today. You owe all this glory in your life to me.
The gifts have arrived. King of Southern Territories from Ethereum, gifts. A peacock brooch. And 9 properties in the suburbs. The King of Southern Realm from Ethereum, gifts. A moon pearl. And 10,000 taels of gold. The King of Southtown from Ethereum, gifts. A heavenly profound dragon ring, which is in charge of 3,000 disciples and able to command an army of thousands. Able to command an army of thousands. My lord. And the other 2 are currently handling urgent matters, but they'll be here soon.
Even though they aren't here yet, their gifts have arrived first. That's why they're called the 3 Kings of Ethereum. Someone, arrange a nice seat for the steward of the King of Southtown.
No need. I'm just following orders. Since the gifts are here, I won't take up any more of your time. Miss Hans, congratulations.
These 60-year-old kids are actually pretty thoughtful. But what they don't know is that the Hans family and I have nothing to do with each other anymore.
Ethereum's 3 most powerful kings are all here to congratulate us. Cindy, with these, your place as the Pearl of Ethereum is firmly secured from now on.
Chris, did you see the difference between us? King of Southern Territories is well connected. His network stretches far and wide, even to the capital city. The King of Southern Realm is filthy rich, a business tycoon with enough wealth to reach the very top of the clouds. And the King of Southern Town is actually the boss of all Ethereum City's underground scene. They all have to bow their heads just to show me respect. At my banquet today, building my momentum. Chris, do you get it now?
Of course I get it. But have you ever thought about that those people you talk about, with all their power and wealth, are only here because of me? That's why they came bearing gifts.
What a joke. What kind of pull could you possibly have? Soon all 3 nobles will show up here in person. Don't you dare talk like this. In front of them! Or you wouldn't even know how you end up.
Being a noble is the minimum standard for a chance to meet me.
Who do you think you are? To criticize the 3 kings.
All these tough acts for your pathetic sense of pride. Looks like that's all you've got left. To be honest, I'm pretty disappointed. At this point, do you really have to push me to make things ugly? Fine. Then let me tell you, listen closely. I, Cindy, am this dazzling jewel that's way out of your league.
You're wrong. The so-called jewel only shines and has value with me around. I do have a flawless pearl, yet it's always locked away from the world. Now, even after half a lifetime of happiness, it still shines across mountains and rivers. She could be anyone, brilliant, dazzling. But she is never you, Cindy.
Kid, what you just said was a bit much, don't you think? Look across all of Ethereon. Only Miss Hans is truly top tier. If she's not the pearl, then in this whole world, I'm afraid no one would dare call themselves a pearl.
Chris, for you to even know me and have some connection with me, it's already an incredible honor. As for that so-called pearl you were talking about, are you referring to some ignorant woman who knows nothing about culture and only cares about the daily grind? A plain, worn-out housewife?
All you Ethereans elites, and those lower on the ladder, is not capable of telling good from bad. Miss Hans, those mountains and rivers that you can't shine on will have my light. Will have my light.
What are you doing?
The thing I mentioned to you last time has been taken care of. Now, I'm here to keep my promise. Mr. Yates, please marry me.
What a shameless pair of cheaters. I knew it, that Yates guy. He dared to show up today. All because he's got himself a mistress.
So this is what you call confidence? Chris, do you really think you can make me regret by doing all this? That's just laughable. To be honest with everyone, the reason why I chose to divorce Chris the night before such a big occasion was because I found out Chris cheated on me during our marriage.
So that's what happened. How could you let Miss Hans go through so much humiliation? If you ask me, you are really no good.
You really master the art of twisting the truth, don't you? We were married for 3 years. You know pretty well how I treated you. I barely even know this lady. We just met. Where did this affair even come from? You want to insult me? Fine, I can take it. But this is my friend. In front of all these people, you dare slander a woman's reputation. That's really out of line.
We just got divorced, and you're already so eager to defend another woman. I'll admit, your new flame is actually pretty attractive. Maybe even on par with me. But in this world, what matters is power, talent, and background. I'm Cindy, with the Hans family backing me up. And above me, I have the recognition of GEX International. I'm about to acquire an entire city of Ethereum. Out of all the countless women in the world, there are only a handful who can outshine me. Maybe only those girls from top-tier families in the capital. For example, the legend of the business world, the one and only CEO lady. Or maybe the Valkyrie of the Ministry of War, the Dragon Sparrow. I wonder, this lady here, who exactly are you?
Who am I? I am someone you cannot afford to mess with. I am someone you cannot afford to mess with.
Can't afford to. What a joke. Cindy is about to become the hottest star in Ethereum. All that's left is the founder of GX International, that mysterious figure to give his personal signature, and then she'll rise to the top. Like the Three Kings. When you see Cindy, you should show her some respect. Do you really think your status is higher than the kings? Higher than any of the lords from the 3 major family in Ethereum?
Who are you?
I'm the deputy manager of the Ethereum branch of GX International. I may be unworthy, but I actually work directly for that legendary mysterious boss.
You don't even know how to act like a decent person. But when it comes to pretending an authority, you're one good hand. Just a branch manager, and not even the main one. What makes you think you can act so bold?
What do you know? Even if it's just a branch, even if I'm just the deputy, the one backing me is the #1 global business giant, GX International. We are nothing like some ordinary companies. Also, if I told you more about me, it might scare you to death. Do you know who my father is? Listen carefully. My dad was the personal driver for the Lane family. He drove for old Master Lane for decades. In those upper-class circles, nobody would dare disrespect my dad or look down on my family, even a little.
So it was the Lane family from the capital. I've heard for a long time that the Johns family has quite the background and a ton of influence, but I never thought your backer would turn out to be that big. The Lane family in the capital is a real powerhouse family.
Your dad, isn't he Thomas Johns?
How'd you know?
I know your background now, so being the Lane family's driver is what you're counting on.
Of course, the Lane family is a top-tier clan with generations of legacy. They have a solid foundation. My dad was Mr. Lane's personal driver, a job so many people dreamed of landing. All across Ethereum, you won't find anyone else bold enough to disrespect it.
Really?
If you know the Lane family, then you should know. Old Master Lane passed away 5 years ago.
That's right. That was big news back then. Everybody heard about it. After Mr. Lane passed, my father started working for Miss Lane, the second daughter. Oh right, Cindy, when the time comes, I'll introduce you to this second daughter from such a powerful family. You should meet her.
Mr. Yates, how do you want to handle it?
It's your man, so it's your call.
David, your status. You're not qualified to even talk to me.
Tell your dad to come see me himself. I want to see for myself what gives a mere chauffeur.
The guts to act so wildly out there, parading around with the Lane family name and waving it like some big badge.
Who do you think you are? The second daughter of the Lanes, huh? Chris, if you want to keep yourself alive, then you'd better take your little side piece and get lost before you become an even bigger joke. I'm actually in a good mood today, so don't push me to do it myself. Otherwise,
Or else what?
it looks to me that you just don't know what's good for you until you're taught a lesson. Well, then don't blame me for being rough with you. Somebody. Mr. Johns, throw these two mongrels out for me!
Yes, sir!
Stop right there!
I'd like to see who dares. Who dares lay a finger on him? I'll cut off his hand.
So that's how you get the nerve to show up alone at this party. A bug trying to shake a tree. You're looking for trouble. So you had something up your sleeve, huh? And this lady seems a little unfamiliar. I'm guessing you're not from here, are you?
Where I'm from is none of your business. What you need to do now is get down on your knees and apologize. For your own good.
For my own good. Even the three kings are here. They wouldn't say that to me. You sure you want to take me on? Chris, I'll admit, you do have some tricks. But this is the farthest you can go. Most people might have been scared stiff by all this drama you've carefully arranged, but not a single person here is ordinary. Trying to scare me? Huh? The one who should be kneeling and saying sorry is actually you.
Watch your mouth. I think you need punishment. Execute him.
I dare you! Chris, you don't have the guts to touch me.
Oh? And why wouldn't I dare?
Stop acting. You don't scare me. Everyone in Ethereum is on my side. Today, if I lose a single strand of hair, don't even think you're walking out of this place alive. What? Getting scared now? Huh?
Now, don't I hit you? How can you be so sure that I can't walk out of this door?
You're asking for death. Honestly, I was going to let you off for Cindy's sake and spare your life. But now, I want you dead. I want you dead.
Chris, I suggest you just hurry up and kneel before Mr. Johns, beg for forgiveness, and admit your mistakes. That's your only way out.
That's right. You better get down there, kneel and apologize. Kneel and apologize. Kneel and apologize.
Miss Hans, I think you've got it wrong. The one who should apologize and kneel and bow their heads, like insignificant little ants, are you all and him. and everyone at this so-called banquet, driven by nothing but profit.
Ha ha ha! Hey, you dare to go against the whole of Ethereum? You really have no idea what you're getting yourself into. I'll tell you what. With just one phone call, I can't make you regret ever being born to this world.
Oh? I'm quite curious. Exactly who gave you this much confidence?
My uncle is the head of the northern part of the city. He's from an old noble family that holds incredible power. If he wanted you to kneel and apologize, would that be enough?
No.
My second uncle, Master Ken, is a high-ranking officer of King of Southern Territories in charge of executions. Would he be enough?
Such a tiny man. Still not enough.
My dad is the second daughter's personal driver, and he has direct connections to the Lane family in the capital. That's gotta be enough.
That's enough. Even if you add up all, they barely give me a challenge.
Stop talking so big. I'm calling my dad right now. And when he shows up, even if Cindy begs for you, no one will be able to save you.
Is that so?
Wait, how did he just get up there?
In this vast China, the power of the world's dragon veins stands with me as I take my place atop this stage, steadying the world. You, John's family, and every single one of you here, right here, right now, with this person, all shall be silently waiting. Right here, right now, with this person, all shall be silently waiting.
How's it going with David at the banquet? Mr. Johns, it's all going smoothly. Young Master is already at the banquet. If he goes by this timeline, it should be almost time for the big show to start. Hey, Mr. Johns, there's still something I don't get. That Cindy Hans is about to be given Ethereum and take the position as its leader. But even so, that's just benefiting the Hans family. Sure, Young Master is close with her. Very close, actually. But even so, why would you go out of your way just for this banquet? Getting on good terms with the Hans family is only part of it. It's not the most important part. What matters most is actually that big shot. So what you're saying is, exactly, it's all about GX International and the powerful figure behind it. David is a high-up executive at GX International, but all things considered, his foundation just isn't enough. If he doesn't get a lucky break, he'll never reach the top his whole life. But this time, this is his golden opportunity. This time, that VIP will actually show up at the banquet. If David serves him well, we'll be one step closer to everything we want. The future of the Johns family will be bright, no doubt. What a visionary thinking of you. Hello? What? Hurry, get the car ready. All right.
You've got some nerve. Do you even know whose seat this is? Aren't you going to get off right now?
Chris, are you out of your mind? That seat belongs to that big shot behind GX International, the most important guest here. If he shows up, I'm afraid no one can handle his wrath. I know you hate me, but you really don't have to use this kind of stunt to ruin my ceremony, right? Get down here now. Here.
Cindy! I'm sure certain people know he's about to lose everything, so they're just totally giving up. Don't worry. When my dad gets here, I'm going to make him and his mistress kneel in front of me and beg for mercy and tears. Enough!
Enough. Hello, Mr. Johns. Hello, Mr. Johns. Mr. Johns. Hello, Mr. Johns.
Dad, you're finally here.
Mr. Johns.
Dad, it's this couple. They don't even show you any respect.
Out of line! If this happens again, I won't hesitate to silence you myself.
You, how dare you hit me? Who are you?
How dare you? Greetings, my lady.
Dad, how could you?
What? She's the second daughter. Of the Lane family in the capital, the legendary family of the business world?
No, that's impossible. That woman has been running businesses overseas for years. How could she suddenly come back to Ethereum? Dad, are you sure about it?
You fool! I've worked with Master for years and also worked for my lady. How could I ever mistake her? My lady, I didn't teach my son well. My son is incompetent and offended you. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? I wouldn't dare. He was just now saying over and over that he was going to kick me and Mr. Yates out of here. If I hadn't come to Ethereum today, I wouldn't even know that a son of the person working for me was this bold.
Your family is nothing but a servant. At the Lane family from the capital, as a servant, to offend your master is basically asking for death.
My lady, don't worry. Today I'll give you and the Lane family an explanation. Neil! Hurry up and apologize to our master. Offer her a proper apology.
No. The person he should apologize to is Mr. Yates.
Can't you understand plain language? The lady already made it clear. Get down on your knees in front of Mr. Yates and beg forgiveness. Move it.
Dad,
Mr. Yates, my son today offended both you and the lady. Our John's family is willing to bow our heads for you. We just hope you'll spare us.
Chris, Mr. Yates, it's all a misunderstanding. Really, just a misunderstanding.
Oh? What do you mean by it?
If I'd known the lady was your beloved, even if you gave me 100 times the guts, I'd never dare to talk so recklessly. Mr. Yates, I am truly sorry. Please have mercy, please. Oh.
It's too late. To apologize now. I showed up at this banquet, and you teamed up with everyone trying to throw me out the door. When I was talking with Miss Lane, you just barged right in, and even threatened that the two of us would be kicked out. I said your John's family held all the people backing you, even all the big shots in Ethereum City and up, still wouldn't be enough to match up with me. But you kept saying that I am barely a bug trying to shake a tree, not knowing my own limits. So let me ask you now, who exactly is kneeling in front of whom, begging for forgiveness, apologizing now?
Chris, that's enough. He's already apologized. What more do you want? Are you really determined to destroy the Johns family?
He threatened to destroy me. To make sure I couldn't even walk out of that door. Back then, how come I didn't hear you say anything? Oh, so it looks like, in your heart, that's how much I'm worth. Not even as good as him, a deputy manager. Cindy, you really let me down this time? Miss Lane, I'm sorry. Sorry you had to see that.
It's my bad that I didn't keep my staff in check. I'm the one that offended you. Since the Hans family can't recognize your true value, how about we make this engagement official today? Mr. Yates, what do you think?
Back then, the marriage contracts shoved into my hand were 99 in total. 98 of them were all returned while I kept my identity hidden and stayed out of sight over these last 3 years. She was the one who honored the promise. All right. Last time, I turned you down. But this time, I think I'll give it a try.
Rose? Then why don't we go get the marriage certificate today?
All right, whatever you say.
Rose, go handle the paperwork.
Yes, miss. Miss, this ID card looks a bit weird. Are you sure it's valid?
Something wrong with it?
That can't be right. This is obviously not a real ID card. Whoever saw an ID card without a date of birth on it? It's definitely fake.
Chris, who do you think you are? The file number? I've already seen your real identification before. You looked so ugly. I can't even look at it. I get it. The reason you don't dare to hand over your real ID is because you're afraid Miss Lane would despise you. What a hypocrite. How come I never realized you had so much potential to be a gigolo? Chris, You really make me sick.
And how can you be so sure that the one you saw before was definitely me? And this one right now isn't my real ID?
Miss.
As Mr. Yates says.
Yes.
Put this marriage document away. Don't throw it out.
Yes.
Hold on. Chris, I gotta say, right now you actually do deserve some respect from me. Being a gigolo doesn't sound fancy, however. Still a way for ordinary folks to move up in the world. But today, of all the things you could have done wrong, being seated on a chair that wasn't meant for you is definitely the biggest mistake.
Cindy was right. This chair was saved for that secretive lord. It doesn't matter if you're Miss Lane's lover, even if she's here. With the whole Lane family from the capital, they would have to back off in front of him. He's truly out of reach. Miss Lane, if you want to punish my family, so be it. But someone like Chris, who would even dare to cross that man? I won't have it.
That man? You mean?
That's right. Even if Miss Lane is here, even if he's her lover, so what? Don't forget, who is this event really for?
Chris, I want you to really think this through. At this point, your only chance to survive is to apologize to everyone here and calm everyone down before the big man shows up.
The person you're talking about actually showed up a long time ago.
What do you mean?
Cindy! Don't listen to him. He's just making stuff up, trying to mess with our heads, so he can slip away in the chaos. That intention couldn't be more obvious. Do you even know who that lord really is? That person is the legendary sovereign over the land, the dragon lord who protects the nation. I mean, Chris would never be qualified enough to approach that lord. Just speaking of this banquet alone, I am the deputy manager of GX International. If the dragon lord really showed up here, how could I possibly not recognize him?
Chris, that's enough. Things have already gotten this far. Are you seriously still not letting it go? All you have to do is apologize to everyone. There's still a way out for you. When the Dragon Lord arrives, out of consideration for the 3 years we've known each other, I'll plead on your behalf in front of him. That way, maybe you'll get to keep your life. Don't you get it?
I don't. I just told you, this whole banquet was thrown for me. That seat of honor is meant for me and me alone. If you lot expect me to bow my head, you're not even worthy.
But what if all of us are against you?
What? The Dragon Lord's wedding? Are you sure? Let's go! Yes, sir!
Word just came in from the front. The Dragon Lord has finally made an appearance. And just a minute ago, he registered a marriage with some heiress. Come with me to go pay our respects. Yes. Why did it take so long? If this upsets the Dragon Lord, I'll tear this place down right on the spot.
Your Highness, this piece of jewelry was crafted from the rarest treasures from all 3 of your families. The materials are extremely precious. Once it's finished, its value will be immeasurable. We kindly ask you to wait just a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
What is it? All good, just say it. Don't you know I'm busy right now? Spit it out. It's finally done. What a masterpiece. It's truly a perfect work of art. Your Highness, this golden carp, do you still want it? Yes, of course. But this golden carp no longer belongs to the Hans family. Ha ha ha. This is truly great fortune for the Lane family. Someone take this golden carp and rush it to the banquet immediately.
What are you doing? Mr. Yates is with me. He's the future son-in-law of the Lane family. If you lay a hand on him, you're messing with me.
Do you
Want to go against my family?
Miss Lane, I respect you. But this matter concerns the Dragon Lord's honor. When he arrives, even you cannot protect him.
Seems like the lesson I gave you just now wasn't enough to set you straight.
I wouldn't dare.
You bastard! That's not the way to speak to Miss Lane.
Dad, you don't get me wrong. Miss Lane, of course I would never dare offend you, but Chris would anger the Dragon Lord, the founder of GX International, an unparalleled figure and an absolute power. Miss Lane, let me just remind you of one thing. It's true that our Johns family rely on your family. But don't forget, I, David Johns, have GX International as my backer. I'm also a direct subordinate of the Dragon Lord. Strictly speaking, I'm working for the Dragon Lords, not the Lane family.
Are you saying you were personally appointed by the Dragon Lord?
That's right.
How come I don't recall when I've ever given orders to someone of your rank?
Shut up! You really are getting bolder. You even dare to impersonate the Dragon Lord? Are you that desperate to get yourself killed?
Chris, the Dragon Lord is supreme. Even I don't dare look him straight in the eye. Don't do anything reckless.
Interesting. This is just too interesting. Do you even know how serious the crime of impersonating the Dragon Lord really is? At best, you'll be thrown into the prison of no return for the rest of your life. At worst, you'll be executed on the spot. Chris, are you ready to face the Dragon Lord's wrath?
Do I have to?
No, you don't.
Then who should face that wrath?
Obviously it's him. And her! And all of you, everyone here, except for Miss Lane.
Everything I said earlier, did all of you understand clearly?
How dare you? The Dragon Lord is coming. How dare you talk so recklessly?
Chris, I know our divorce was really hard on you, but did you really need to make a scene like this? One word from the Dragon Lord. My entire Hans family and I can be granted a whole city. But look at you. We've been married for 3 years, and even the most basic flat was bought by me. There's no point acting so tough now. Can you bring out anything real at all? Other than pretending it, what else can you even do? You're right. I do regret it. I regret not divorcing you sooner. I regret that I caved in back then and agreed to be with you.
Cindy, I'm telling you, this guy just won't turn his head around until he hits the wall. Don't you get it? You're being disrespectful to the Dragon Lord. For that crime alone, according to the laws of China, you can be arrested by anyone present.
Arrest me? You? I don't think you're really up for that.
Kid! What if my Grey family joined the act too? That's right. My family, the Rogers from Ethereum, is willing to stand up for Mr. Johns. Count me in, the Ford family. And also my Williams family. Let's all work together and throw him in prison. Break his limbs to show our authority.
Chris, this is your last chance. Just bow your head.
Sorry, we've got a stiff neck. My head just can't go down.
Miss, I just followed your instructions and handled the relevant paperwork. Turns out, not only did we succeed, but also a lot of people totally lost it after seeing Mr. Yates's ID card.
Lots of people?
Yeah.
Who exactly?
It's the...
Governor of Southern Province, the 3 kings of Ethereum, and the GX International. Board of Directors have arrived. Governor of Southern Province, Owen Chapman, paying respects to the Dragon Sparrow and the Dragon Lord. The King of Southern Territories, the King of Southern Town, and the King of Southern Realm, all here to greet the Dragon Lord. The entire Board of Directors at GX International is here to pay their respects to the Dragon Lord.
You may all rise.
Yes. Dragon Lord, the 3 of us jointly forged this golden carp. And we'd like to present it to your new wife. Miss Lane.
How could he be the Dragon Lord? The ID card? Clearly said Chris. His previous ID? Also said Chris. How could he possibly be the almighty Dragon Lord?
The Dragon Lord was given his title by the ruler of the nation himself. He is Chris Yates, and also the Dragon Lord.
Chairman, Mr. Hank, Mr. Lee, Mr. Cameron. So it's all true. The entire top management team of GX International is here. He really is the Dragon Lord. No, I don't believe it. This is definitely a scam. I don't believe it.
You unfilial son, you've ruined our family all by yourself. The Johns family is done.
Dad! Someone help! Hurry, help!
Who was it just now that wanted me thrown in prison and my limbs broken? Was it you?
He. Not me. Definitely wasn't me. He.
Or maybe it was you. Or perhaps it was you.
Dragon Lord, you must have misheard. We've long since cut ties with the Johns family. It really wasn't me. Yes, that's right. It wasn't us. Definitely not.
Could it be you?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't say that. I never said it.
Since no one's owning up to it, well then, I'll have to evenly hold all of you responsible. I mean, every single one of you here. If no one's willing to confess, then I guess you'll all pay the price.
Spare us, Dragon Lord! Please have mercy!
Mom!
Dragon Lord! Forgive us for not recognizing you. Please forgive us, Dragon Lord. Show mercy.
Wait. Chris, how could you be the Dragon Lord? If only you told me sooner, we wouldn't have had so many misunderstandings, right?
Misunderstandings? The Hans family forced me to get a divorce, made me kneel, teamed up with everyone to bring me down. How come I never heard it was all a misunderstanding?
After all, we know each other. It didn't have to end up like this, right? Cindy, what do you think? Am I wrong? Say something. Please say something.
So, Etherian City was your gift to me.
That's right. I did give the order for that. But let me be clear, that was before. As for now, the deed to Etherian City. Cindy, you don't deserve it.
Why? Then why didn't you say so earlier? If you had just been clear with me from the start, the two of us wouldn't have ended up where we are now.
But I did tell you. You just never really listened. I went back last night to talk to you and come clean about everything. But you already had the divorce papers ready for me to sign. That's right. You were set to inherit Etherian, to become the brightest jewel of them all. You'd be right at the top, leaving your old life behind, rising straight to the sky. But me, Chris, in your heart, I'm nothing but a lazy, good-for-nothing burden. You made up your mind about me a long time ago. No matter how much I say, would you even believe me?
Chris, please stop talking. Let's make up. Just like 3 years ago. Are you happy now? Let's make up. Just like 3 years ago.
I don't care what kind of person Chris is because right now he's my husband. Miss Hans, please show some respect.
Ms. Lane, this is between me and him. You have no right to interfere. Besides, there's one more thing I should remind you. He is the almighty Dragon Lord, and I am the woman he loves most. So I need you to show some respect when you talk to me.
Did you say you wanted to get back together with me?
That's right. Isn't that the reason why you're here today? Chris, I know you can't live without me. That's why you're doing all these things, trying to prove yourself to me. I've seen it now, and I'm saying yes to your request.
But like I said, Cindy, you're not worthy. If this were the past, I would have agreed to anything for you. But things are different now. Cindy, because of your desire for power and gain, you were even willing to abandon your closest loved ones. Sorry, someone like you doesn't get to get back with me. If anyone should be begging, it's you, kneeling and begging me.
Chris, I know you don't want to divorce me, That's why you said all that, just to piss me off. I am the best for you in terms of looks and talent. No one can compare with me. But she's just someone you found to spite me. Just a fake. Let's get this deed for Ethereum City signed first. We'll talk about everything else when we get back.
You want me to sign? Sure.
Chris, are you confused or what? The recipient should be me. How could it possibly be her?
You read it right. This Ethereum City has nothing to do with you, Cindy. And that fate you keep talking about is actually my wife, Wendy Lane. She is the true new pearl of Ethereum.
Chris, you're kidding me, right? She can't compete with me. I'm the woman you love the most.
Because she's from a big family, but she's never looked down on anyone. She's well educated and treats everyone with respect. But you've always kept yourself on a pedestal, putting your interests above everything else. Cindy, there's something you once said, and now I'm giving it back to you exactly as it was. And that is, you make me feel sick. From now on, Ethereum has nothing to do with you. As for the Hans family, you're on your own.
Are you really this cold-hearted?
No, you are. Back when you and your family teamed up with outsiders and forced me to sign the divorce papers, from that moment on, we were already over.
Chris.
Approaching the Dragon Lord without permission means death on the spot.
Why? Why on earth are you treating me like this? All these years, I single-handedly built up the Hans family to where it is today. I've worked so hard. All this effort. You saw it for yourself. So tell me, why are you treating me like this? Have you really forgotten the 3 years we've spent together?
You're wrong. The Hans family managed to rise in 3 years only because I was behind the scenes giving my silent support. Cindy, let me tell you, without me, you're nothing.
Chris, so you did all these? The Hans family never saw your true worth. Today, anyone who offended my husband will be punished by our Lane family.
What a big show you're putting on. You got married without the family's permission. Wendy, do you have any idea just how big a trouble you have made? Wendy, do you have any idea just how big a trouble you have made?
What are you doing here?
If I hadn't come, the Lane family's reputation would have been completely ruined by you.
And who is this?
She's... So you're Chris. Let me introduce myself. I'm the eldest daughter of the Lane family, Una Lane.
So this is the eldest daughter of the Lane family? What is she doing all the way out here in Ethereum?
I heard that Miss Una is the legitimate first daughter of that family and will one day inherit the family's fortune. Within the family, her status is way above the second daughter.
So he's the guy you've chosen?
What are you trying to do?
My dear sister, why are you so nervous? I'm not going to bite him. Or is it that, when it comes to men, you're not willing to share with your big sister? Chris, right? Come here, kneel. I order you to get on your knees right now and lick my toes.
Una, are you out of your mind?
What? Feeling sorry for him? It's just a man. Having some fun with him won't kill you. The man handpicked by my little sister kneel at my feet as my slave. Just the thought of it cracks me up. Since we were kids, whatever toy you liked, I'd snatch it from you. Whatever book you liked to read, I'd tear it up. Even if it was just a dress or a hairpin, mine is always better than yours. Even a man who's not much different from a tool in my eyes makes no difference to me. If I, Una, want him to crawl to me like a dog and let me keep him on a leash, all I have to do is wave my hand and he'll be mine. Everyone! Today, Wendy and Chris's marriage will be completely denied by the Lane family. She acted entirely on her own, so it doesn't count. As for our Lane family, the family we're truly forming an alliance with is the Lewis in the capital, and you should marry their eldest son, Logan, not this so-called Chris Yates.
Logan from the Lewis family is actually the most prominent gentleman who can cause a sensation in the entire capital. Who would have thought that Wendy's real fiancé would turn out to be him?
Una, you've gone too far.
This is my personal business. Who are you to interfere?
Don't think that just because you're the company's CEO, you can go up against me. By tradition, you should call me sister.
Whatever goes on with your Lane family isn't really my concern anyway. But now, she's officially my woman. Before you lecture her, did you ever ask for my opinion?
Ask you? Of course, young man. Even though today is the first time we've met, I've already started to like you. What should I do? Right now, I really can't help myself from thinking about tonight, about what kind of romantic scene we're gonna make. But who do you think you are? A filthy, despicable insect? You think you can talk back to me?
How dare you? Miss Una? You probably don't know yet. He's the...
You mean to say he's the Dragon Lord, right? That's just ridiculous. I have seen the Dragon Lord myself. How could I possibly not recognize him? He's obviously a fake.
What? A fake? It's fake?
What is going on here? I have no idea. Me neither.
How is that possible? The three kings of Ethereum, the GX International, and even the governor. They were all there to vouch for him. It can't be. How come?
Everyone, 20 years ago, I was in danger. And a man stepped in to save me. Even though I was just a child at the time, and I can't really remember what he looked like, I am sure of one thing. He was an extremely young man.
Yeah.
Later on, after I investigated and searched for clues for years, I finally learned that that man was none other than the Supreme Lord of China, the Dragon Lord himself.
20 years ago?
That means your age doesn't add up.
Chris! You may have fooled everyone else, but there's no way you can fool me. You can't fool the Lane family. The Dragon Lord must be over 40 years old by now. But you clearly aren't.
What makes you so sure that the person who saved you 20 years ago wasn't me? Thanks for reminding me, though. You're that little girl from 20 years ago.
How dare you! Even now, you're still pretending? That godlike lord is not someone a bug like you can impersonate. Ever since that night 20 years ago, I've looked up to the Dragon Lord as if he were the glorious sun. And I always believed I'd become the Dragon Lord's most devoted follower. Everything I have, I offer to the Dragon Lord's command. The one thing you should never have done is insult my faith and defile my lord. If I'm not mistaken, this person named Chris was just a reason the Dragon Lord made up to politely decline the engagement, that's all. But I don't really blame you guys. After all, you're just one of the Dragon Lord's pawns. It's normal you didn't know the whole story.
Chris, is what she said true?
Oh, it's kind of a long story. Actually, back then
Enough.
You don't need to explain. Even if you are just a pawn, even if you were just the Dragon Lord's ploy to escape the engagement, I'd still choose to walk this path with you. Honestly, for me, the Dragon Lord always felt too distant. If you're just an ordinary person, I actually feel more at ease. No matter what, you're already my officially registered husband. Even if today the Dragon Lord were to show up in person.
You're the only one I care about.
All these things you say, do you dare say them right in front of Grandma? The family's annual gathering is this weekend. You'd better think carefully about what you'll say to Grandma at the gathering, and to all the uncles. Really think about it. My dear little sister, see you at the annual gathering. Oh, by the way, you filthy pest. It won't be long before Everything between you and her gets back to the Lewis family. Wanna guess how Logan will deal with you then?
Miss, wait for me.
Miss, I'll go get the car ready.
Okay.
No wonder. You go from being a lazy good-for-nothing to all of a sudden the Dragon Lord that everyone admires. So, turns out you're just a puppet.
You have nothing but a name. All this pretending and lying. So pathetic.
For a second there, I really thought you were that Supreme Dragon Lord, but now it's clear a rat is always a rat. No matter what, you'll never be a true dragon. Let's be real, Chris, you're just mooching off women to get by. Honestly, I do look down on you.
This Yuna, whatever she says, you all just believe it? All the so-called elites in Ethereum? Guess you're not so bright either.
You freeloaded in my Hans family for 3 years, and this humiliation is how you return the favor. You even messed up the city granting ceremony for me. Fine. Just you wait. Sooner or later, I'll report you straight to Dragon Lord.
Mom, let it go. That Ethereum city deed is definitely a fake. I'm sure Dragon Lord has his own plans in motion. I believe it won't be long before this Ethereum city ends up belonging to me.
Then enjoy waiting it out. Best wishes, Miss Hans. Hope you reach the top of Ethereum soon.
Chris, do you seriously think you can just stay out of it and leech off women for the rest of your life and live a good life? Let me tell you something. The Lewis is the most powerful in the world. Its master is Zachary, who's the only one that can really speak to the Dragon Lord. But now you've offended the young master Logan and ruined Dragon Lord's event. In a few days, I'll take Cindy to the capital. We'll go see the old Lewis master and ask to meet with Dragon Lord. Then, I'll personally put an end to this.
No need to trouble yourself, Mr. Johns. The Hans family has risen up. We're not some bottom-tier family anymore, with GX International backing us. Even the big families in the capital wouldn't dare look down on us. I believe with my own abilities. I, Cindy, can make it in the capital and in those elite circles and get a meeting with Dragon Lord myself. Mom, let's go. Chris, the way you hide behind a woman is so disgusting.
Don't worry. As for the Lewis family side, I'll figure something out. Worst comes to worst, I'll plead on your behalf.
Relax. I have a plan for all this.
You really think you're the Dragon Lord now, huh? I told you, leave it to me.
Oh, by the way, you should go now.
Yeah. The Lane family's annual gathering is the biggest event of the year. Everyone has to return. No absences allowed. But don't worry. No matter how much trouble they give me, I'm not going to back down.
Wendy.
I have to go. Oh! This is a gift from my grandpa on my 18th birthday. He said that in the future, if I ever meet the right guy, I should give this to him. Actually, there's nothing wrong with being supported by a woman. I'll take care of you from now on.
Lane family's gathering, old Lewis master? Now that's interesting. After years of living in seclusion, it's about time I head back to the capital. As the Dragon Lord, it's finally my time to step into the world.
Old master, come on. Old master, as the year draws to a close, the family is about to hold its annual gathering. On such an important day, are you really not going to show up? I don't get it. Every year, you stand before this statue, worshipping here. What are you actually doing it for? Our Lewis family is now the most powerful family in the capital. We have connections all over the world. Who else in this world could possibly deserve such respect from you?
Shut up! The top family in the capital. Have you any idea what sort of person I actually hold in such high regard? With just a single word from him, our Lewis family would lose everything. In everyone's eyes, the Lewis family wields limitless power, and its old master is hard to read through. You've asked me more than once, how did the Lewis family manage to get to where we are now over decades? Today, I'll tell you the truth. I, the elder of the Lewis family, I'm nothing but a servant in front of this man. I drew water for him, chopped wood, cleaned his bathroom back then, so that our Lewis family can become as glorious as it is today.
How is that possible? Even someone as powerful as you was only fit to scrub his bathroom. Is he the legendary Dragon Lord that everyone admires?
Remember this. In this world, no matter how high and mighty a family is, our Lewis family can look them in the eye. But only this man, no matter where and when, we must look up to him and treat him like a god. Do you understand?
Yes. Oh, there's one more thing.
Speak.
Recently, I've taken a liking to a woman. I'm planning to go propose tomorrow.
From now on, things like this, you don't need to report to me. Just handle it yourself.
Yes.
My lord, here's what you asked me to prepare. Please take a look.
Barely acceptable. I believe this gift will also satisfy the elders of Wendy's family.
Any painting Your Excellency chooses to keep is considered one of the world's finest. Each one is priceless, a masterpiece for the ages. If the Lane family could get one, that would be its greatest honor.
Another year has passed. There were emperors in ancient times, and now there are those with power and status. Everyone dreams of immortality. But who can truly understand the loneliness of living forever? But this year really is different.
The annual gathering is about to start. What's going on with Wendy? Where did she run off to? Is she still not back?
Oh well, let's just go in first. Everyone, please take a seat.
Hello, uncles. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, ha ha ha.
I've prepared some gifts for you.
Thank you. That's so thoughtful of you.
Grandma, here's some tea for you. We'll catch up later.
Since everyone's here, let's get started. Ha ha ha.
What's the rush? Aren't we still waiting for someone?
Miss...
Rose, did you get all the gifts I asked for ready?
Yes, everything is ready and right here.
Great.
Miss, why? Did you prepare 2 sets?
Well, one set is for me, that goes without saying, and the other one is for Chris. Even if he's not coming, as his wife, I still need to do everything properly and make sure all the etiquette is taken care of. Let's go inside.
Okay.
The second miss is here.
Grandma, I'm back. Grandma, this is a gift I picked out specially for you. I hope you'll like it.
Neil. Why? Grandma, if it's because... Shut it! Do you want me to repeat myself? You acted on your own, rejecting the marriage we arranged for you. If it weren't for Yuna, I wouldn't even have known about what you did in Etherian. pulling off something that shocking and outrageous. Wendy, you really have managed to surprise this old lady.
I wouldn't dare.
Wouldn't dare? You went behind the Lane family's back and kept it from young Master Lewis, meeting some random guy out there. You sure didn't seem the least bit scared.
Grandma, Chris. He was chosen by Grandpa himself. He's my husband, not some random man.
You even dare to bring that up? Do you even realize this Chris is nothing but a puppet that Dragon Lord used to brush off our Lane family? Do you really think someone like the Dragon Lord, someone as legendary and powerful as he is, would actually be interested in you? His intentions couldn't be any clearer. If you really understood your place, you wouldn't bring up this marriage ever again.
Grandma, please calm down.
Yuna is always the one that behaves. Listen up. Whatever it takes. Cut things off with that guy once and for all. Then, do as you're told and marry into the Lewis family. Serve their eldest son.
No.
I don't want to. Fine. You're getting bold now. How dare you disobey me? Somebody punish her. Teach this ungrateful and disloyal granddaughter a good lesson.
All these people bullying a single defenseless woman. Is this the Lane family's way?
Chris, what brings you to the capital? Why didn't you tell me?
You're all alone here. I was worried.
How dare you? Who let you move? Get down on your knees.
A woman of mine doesn't need to depend on others. Don't worry, I got this. As long as I'm here, no one can force you to do anything you don't want to.
Such deep affection. If I didn't know better, I'd think you really had become a son-in-law of our Lane family, Wendy. On such an important day like this, you secretly brought home a strange man. What exactly are you thinking? Aren't you afraid that if word gets out, you'll humiliate yourself?
Nonsense. You're really getting more and more unruly.
Ugh! Wendy, you.
So you're Chris?
That's right. I'm Wendy's husband, Chris.
What's your family background?
I have no parents.
Did you serve in the court?
Never.
Business then?
Never.
Not an official. Not a merchant either. Then what path are you on?
Sleeping in the arms of beauties. Ruling the world when I'm awake.
So arrogant. Even my father wouldn't dare to talk like this. Where do you get the nerve? Wendy. So this is the man you've chosen. What a disgrace. Not just anyone can attend the Lane family's annual gathering. An outsider like him has no right to be here.
Who says he's an outsider? Chris and I are already married. By tradition, he absolutely has the right to be at this event.
Fine. Since you mentioned tradition, then let's handle this by the tradition. Chris, let me ask you, did you bring a gift to the Lane family? Surely you wouldn't show up empty-handed, would you? As for me, Yuna, knowing that Grandma loves tea, I specially asked someone to have 8 ounces of supreme green tea flown in. This isn't just any ordinary tea. It's actually picked from 18 imperial tea trees. These tea trees have been cultivated for years. Then the leaves are steamed, hand-rolled, and dried, all part of the painstaking process. Just these 8 ounces alone are already worth more than you could ever imagine. Grandma, please have a look for yourself.
Wonderful. The aroma is exquisite. The quality is flawless. Yuna, you are so thoughtful.
A single leaf of this tea is worth more than gold. But here in the Lane family is just considered a little trinket for our leisure. If the gift you brought can't even match up to this, then honestly, I don't think anyone will ever recognize you as a real son-in-law of the Lane family. That's just how it works here.
Chris, why don't you go ahead and show everyone the gift you brought? Maybe we'll be impressed for once. You've been stalling. Don't tell me you didn't even prepare one. Ha 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 ha.
Who says Chris didn't prepare anything? Grandma! I had this jewelry custom made overseas just for you. It's a small token of my appreciation. Dad, this is what Chris prepared for you. Ah, wonderful.
Hold on a second. This watch. I actually saw it once at an auction. It's a limited edition worldwide worth tens of millions. No way that a nobody like him can afford such an extraordinary handicraft.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. I just suspect this so-called gift wasn't even bought by him. Wendy, don't try to defend him. I'll know. After he answers a few questions, this watch has multiple complicated features. Let me ask you, what does it include? And the crocodile engraving on it was crafted from which master craftsman? And how many of these watches are there worldwide? Oh, you don't know? Then let me tell you. This watch has a minute repeater, equation of time, tourbillon perpetual calendar, and other complex features. 15 in total is crafted by the master Benjamin, and worldwide, there is only this one. This wasn't even your idea at all.
Right. The truth is, I didn't prepare this watch.
So you admit it. If I'm guessing it right, you were the one who paid for it? Yes or no, Wendy?
Wendy, you are completely out of line. How could you team up with an outsider to deceive everyone?
How outrageous.
Mom, actually, it doesn't matter who bought it. What matters is the thought behind it.
Exactly. Thoughtfulness. Even the formal gift for meeting the family had to be paid for with our Lane family's money. How can you call that being thoughtful?
It's not like that. Chris, he came here in such a hurry. He didn't have time to prepare a formal gift. It's understandable. Besides, he's my husband.
My money is his money.
It doesn't matter who paid for it.
You little brat! You still tried to defend him? No one here has ever acknowledged him as our son-in-law. He didn't even know he should. Prepare a basic gift for meeting the family. Such a country bumpkin who doesn't know any better. If word gets out, it will embarrass our Lane family.
Who said that? I didn't bring a gift. This is a painting. Looks like a traditional Chinese painting.
Oh,
That's right. I heard you don't have many hobbies, except for landscape paintings and traditional Chinese paintings. So, I prepared this as a special gift for you. My father-in-law.
Thank you. Your name is Chris, right? You really put some thought into this young man. Ha ha ha.
what's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
Uncle, what's going on? Well, since he's so confident, why don't we have him show everyone the painting? Let's see what kind of painting it actually is.
Well, that's not necessary. Ha 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 ha.
What's up with you today? It's just a painting. Why are you being so secretive about it? Besides, this was specially brought over by this young man himself. Hurry up, hand it to me. I want to have a look.
No need.
Give it to me. I want to see it. Come on, hand it over.
This is Wandering Among Streams by the famous artist in Tang Dynasty.
That's right. Exactly.
What are you doing? I know you meant well. But if you couldn't afford it, you could have just told me.
Why would you?
Bring a fake painting?
Fake?
Yeah.
Chris, if you brought some other paintings just to get by, that would have been fine. But you just had to pick this Wandering Among Streams. Do you even know where the only authentic one in the world actually is? Why don't you tell him?
The real Wandering Among Streams is actually kept in our Lane family's treasure vault.
Chris, bringing us a fake painting as a gift. How should you be punished for that? Looks like you don't respect me or the Lane family at all.
I don't know what your version of the painting is. But this one I have definitely isn't fake.
How can you be so sure?
Because this was given to me by that artist in person back then.
Ha ha ha. Wait, what? Did I hear it right? He gave it to you in person? Is this guy losing his mind? Or maybe he just didn't get much education? That artist was a painting and calligraphy master from 500 years ago, right? How would he give you a painting? Absurd.
Looks like you really need a lesson. Rose, go to the treasury and bring out that authentic painting. Let him get a good look at it and see what the real thing actually looks like.
Yes.
Chris, just admit it so you don't dig yourself into a deeper hole.
Yeah, Chris, just be honest with us and tell everyone the truth. A national treasure painting, like Wandering Among Streams, is worth a fortune. Not being able to afford the real thing is totally understandable. No one's going to give you a hard time.
Wendy, father-in-law, you really don't need to worry. I know exactly what I'm doing.
I mean, what are we going to do with you?
I really hope you can still laugh later.
Chris, having the chance to get this close to a masterpiece like this is probably the best thing that's ever happened to you in your whole life. Treasure it. Rose, open up the painting. Chris, open your eyes wide. Take a good look.
No need to look any further. The one your Lane family has is definitely an authentic piece.
So, you're admitting it now?
Wandering among streams. Just look at the majestic cliffs towering above. Mist and clouds shrouding the scene. There are stone bridges and flowing streams. You can feel the mountain winds howling. The vibe is distant and sparse. The form in this painting is not something that a regular country bumpkin could appreciate. The meaning in this painting is way beyond what your fake could offer. Rose, put the painting away. Chris, you brought a fake painting with you. Clearly you don't have any respect for me or for my family.
Your Lane family's painting really is the genuine piece, but when did I ever say that mine was a fake?
What do you mean by that?
What does that mean? My painting here is also an original.
That's ridiculous. The Wandering Among Streams has only one genuine piece in the world. Many years ago, it was brought into the Lane family collection and kept in our vault. Hundreds of world-renowned masters, without exception, have all verified it as the authentic painting. And now you're saying that your Wandering Among Streams is the real one?
That's right. The one in my hands here is also an original. And let me add something else. My version surpasses the Lane family's by a wide margin. It's a masterpiece from the artist's creative prime. Absolutely flawless.
Talk is cheap. If you keep insisting that yours isn't a fake, then show us the proof. Let everyone take a look at it.
Chris.
Do you have evidence? Of course I do.
Brother Yates, what about this painting? Just as expected, the overall vibe still lacks a bit of mastery. Let's refine it and try again. Now, it's finally complete. A gentleman belongs in mountains and rivers. Yates, this Wandering Among Streams is my gift to you.
The answer is hidden within this painting. Inside the painting. As everyone knows, that artist had a unique habit. He liked to hide characters in his artwork. If I remember correctly, it's right on this slab of stone by the stream. The evidence you need is right in here.
There really is something here. In such an unnoticeable spot, there are actually words.
There really are. What do the characters say?
Come on, tell us. Hey, what exactly is written in here?
Looks like it says, presented to Chris?
What? He lived more than 500 years ago. How come Chris's name is in his painting? How is that even possible?
No, wait. There must be something wrong.
When he first created this painting, he shut himself away for days. After finishing the first draft, he wasn't satisfied with it. So he painted another one. And that's the one you're all looking at right now. The one your Lane family has kept for years. Is nothing more than a discarded first draft. The one I gave to my father-in-law is the real Chinese painting. The true and complete Wandering Among Streams.
Nonsense. As I see it, you made up this whole story. Your painting is obviously a fake. And you still dare to put up a front here.
You can't even recognize the genuine thing when it's right in front of you. Your Lane family really can't tell a gem from a stone.
How dare you? This wandering among streams has been verified by countless experts. Do you really think you know better than all of them?
That's only because they haven't seen my version.
All right. Since you're so confident, why don't we invite an art authentication expert to compare the two? We'll know real from fake in no time. Chris, do you dare?
Enough. He's just some country bumpkin. He's not even worthy of causing such a fuss in the Lane family.
Grandma's right. A fake will always be a fake. No matter how good the story is, it can never become the real thing. A gift for Chris. Some people, really love to talk themselves up. It's bad enough to fake something, but to come up with something this ridiculous is just wild. I mean, even if you spent tens of thousands on a knockoff from some street vendor, it'd look more real than this.
You don't need tens of thousands for a fake. A few dozen bucks at most, really.
Thank you for the reminder, Uncle. I guess I just don't know what things cost for the less fortunate.
A fake is a fake, right? But hey, it's still a gesture from the young man. Ha 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 ha. Oh, look at you, brother. You really have no sense of boundaries. Our Lane family is of high status, And yet we accepted a fake painting? If word of this gets out, won't everyone laugh at us? People who don't know any better might even think that our Lane family can't even afford a Chinese painting worth just a few million.
To our Lane family, that's just pocket change. But for those country folks from out of town, I'm afraid even if they spent everything they had, they might not even come up with a fraction of that. Chris, that's what you call a gap in social class. Your engagement to Wendy is not a good match. You should be outside the manor, sitting somewhere by the road with the migrant workers. Not showing up here at this high society gala.
What a privileged, wealthy and powerful family. Do you even realize if I hadn't secretly handled the crisis your Lane group was facing, you would have gone bankrupt ages ago. You'd never have this moment.
What? You were behind it?
A few months back, Lighthouse Group teamed up with the 10 overseas governors and went after our Lane group with retaliatory pressure, but then all of a sudden it got resolved. I always thought there was something fishy about it. Could it really have been him? That's impossible. He's just an ordinary guy. No connections, no background. At best, he's just some puppet the Dragon Lord, put out to take the fall. How could he possibly pull that off? True enough.
Chris, what's really going on here?
Back then, out of old ties, for Laney. For your old master Lane's sake. That's the only reason I stepped in and took care of the crisis your company was facing.
So, you're saying Charles came back all the way from abroad and apologized to me in person. The mysterious person that made this happen was actually you?
That's right. I just have to say a word, and all the chaos in your Lane family will be solved. One word, the entire Lane family could be lifted from hell back to heaven. Everything your family has today is thanks to my support and help. But you all always talk about how powerful you are and look down on regular folks. Is this really how you show gratitude for kindness received?
If you say you did it, then so be it. But I don't think it's that simple.
Uncles, don't let him fool you. Charles from Lighthouse Group is someone everyone's afraid to even mention. Even if our whole family joined forces with every contact we've got, we still wouldn't be able to go up against him. How could someone like him, a mere puppet, a pawn you can just throw away as soon as you're done with it, has the power to get involved in a high-stakes game among the elites like this?
Chris, you're taking credit for something you didn't do. The real mastermind behind this could never be you.
What's going on? Why all the shouting? Everyone, listen, that voice sounds like old Mr. Chandler, the butler who served our old master in his lifetime. Mr. Chandler, you're here. Let me help you. Mr. Chandler is here.
This is Mr. Chandler. He was Grandpa's trusted right-hand man, and also the Lane family's chief steward. He may have stepped down, but his authority's still there. Our whole family respects him very much.
So it's the annual gathering today, right? I'm just an old man with nothing to do. Came out for a stroll. You all go on with your business. Don't mind me. Oh. Looks like you've got a guest here. Is he... Could it be?
Someone so shamelessly as him could never be a guest in our Lane family. He just claimed that a while ago, when our Lane group was facing a crisis, it was all thanks to him that we got through it. Mr. Chandler, tell me, isn't that just laughable?
Right. It's him. It must be him. Hard to believe after all these years. He still looks so young. If the Dragon Lord himself is here, then our Lane family might really be saved? What did you just say?
I said he's shamelessly taking credit and doesn't know any better, even though I don't actually know who that big shot behind our Lane family is. I'm sure a powerless nobody like him could never be that.
In fact, everyone here knows who actually saved your Lane family.
Young Master Lewis is here, Mr. Lewis. What you just said, what do you mean?
It means exactly what you think it means. I know who saved the Lane family.
Really? Young Master Lewis, please go ahead.
The crisis of your Lane group wasn't solved by anyone else. It was me who stepped in and took care of everything. Actually, I hadn't planned to reveal this, but I overheard someone trying to take credit for themselves. Well, given that, I had no choice but to come forward and clear the air about what really happened.
So it turns out the mysterious person who saved our Lane family was young Master Lewis. In that case, everything suddenly makes perfect sense.
There are very few people in this world who could make Charles nervous, and my Lewis family is definitely one of them. Madam, besides me, who else could have accomplished this?
We're truly grateful, young Master Lewis, for your immense kindness and generosity to the Lane family. Not like some people who go around faking their accomplishments and claiming credit they don't deserve. Now that young Master Lewis is here, in front of the real deal, what do you have to say?
He? Who is he?
How dare you, standing right in front of you, is the eldest son of the Lewis family, the most prestigious family in the capital. Logan Lewis himself. What a country bumpkin. No sense of manners at all.
So it's young Master Lewis. No wonder you look so distinguished. But it's a shame. Your face is thicker than the soles of your shoes.
Watch your mouth. Young Master Lewis has shown the Lane family a debt of gratitude we can never repay. We won't let you disrespect him here. The truth is out now. And you're still trying to twist the facts.
The one twisting the facts is actually him. If it weren't for me, your Lane would have collapsed long ago. And yet you're thanking an outsider who's got nothing to do with it, acting so grateful. That's just pathetic and ridiculous.
Chris, you keep saying that you did this. So let me ask you, does anyone even know? Is there a witness? Is there one?
For witness? No.
Chris, you're kind of crossing the line with this whole thing.
Wendy, so this is what you call good judgment. Take a good look. Just look at him, saying whatever he wants and lying non-stop. Is someone like that really worth all this from you?
Logan, thank you for helping Lane Group get through this crisis. I definitely won't forget what you've done for us.
Hey, it was nothing. Don't mention it.
If there's something you want to say, let's wait until the gathering is over and we're at home. Right now, please don't cause any more trouble.
Even you don't trust me either.
I trust you, so I don't want to see you keep acting recklessly and crossing all kinds of lines. Things have gotten so far already, Chris. Are you really going to keep acting tough? This favor, if you didn't do it, then you just didn't. Why would you lie to me about it? Honesty is the most important thing. Between a husband and wife, it was the Lewis family who helped me, not you. Chris, please get a grip, okay?
No, I'm perfectly clear-headed. No matter what everyone else says, I honestly don't care. But I care about what you say, because you are my woman. No matter how much the rest of you blame me, reprimand me, or disgrace me, I couldn't care less. But today, I have to set the record straight myself. This wasn't my fault. The real problem is your whole family.
Enough! What are you trying to do? Throw us under?
It's simple. Let Charles explain it himself.
What a load of nonsense! This isn't your place to speak.
You know full well that Charles is overseas. There's no way he could possibly show up in China right now. So, you knew about it, and prepared this excuse in advance. Am I right?
You really don't see the bigger picture. So what if he's overseas? Is that so hard? All it takes is a phone call. Then the truth will come out.
Charles is cautious and suspicious by nature. He shares with no one but himself the highest level of confidential personal phone number. He almost never carries any electronic devices with him. Even our Lane family doesn't have his contact.
That's right. No matter the status or position, Charles is much more renowned overseas. Even I, Logan, can't compare to him. To resolve the Lane Group crisis, I had to put in a lot of effort and use my connections to make it happen. I pity you. Ignorance truly makes you fearless. You actually want Charles to testify in person? That's just ridiculous.
Your Lane family and the Lewis family don't have it, but that doesn't mean I don't.
Hey, brother. Does he really have Charles's personal phone number?
Sorry. The subscriber you dialed is power off. Hello? The subscriber you dialed is powered off. If you wish to leave a message, please press 1.
If you want to live to see next year, you better get over here and see me right now.
All right, so after all this is what gave you confidence? Well, I guess that's that. Now everyone's seen it.
Stop, Chris. Stop it. For a moment just now, I almost thought maybe I really misunderstood you. But now, looking at it, forget it. Even so, I never actually blamed you. Listen to me. Just stop now, okay?
All right. I can wait. But Wendy, have you ever thought, what if Charles really does show up?
You mean, what if Charles comes to China?
Yeah. When that happens, would you be willing to trust me again?
Nonsense. At this year's annual gathering, our Lane family lost all face, all because of you for bringing back that strange man. It's bad enough that he offended our family, but more than that, he even offended Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis is here today. Wendy, you'd better think this through and give the Lewis family an explanation. Logan, on behalf of Chris, I apologize to you. I hope you don't take it to heart. You helped the Lane Group. So, don't worry. I'm not the kind of person who burns bridges after crossing them. I promise I'll return this favor one day.
It's okay, Wendy. We're all family here.
Family?
Right. I actually came to formally propose marriage today. I hope, madam, you will consider marrying Wendy to me. Since everyone is here today, let's all be the witnesses, huh?
Good. This marriage, I think, will benefit both families. Yes, it's the best of both families.
No, I don't agree.
Wendy, what do you mean by that? We already agreed on our wedding, didn't we? Oh, I see. Are you just feeling shy?
I, Wendy Lane, only have my eyes on one man. And that's Chris. Please have some self-respect.
How dare you? This matter is not up to your whims.
Madam! Is this the Lane family's final answer? Aren't you afraid of my family coming after you? Wendy, I hope you understand, marriage with the Lewis family is not something you can back out of so easily.
The Lewis family, who started out by scrubbing toilets, can be this powerful now?
How do you know about this?
The things you just said, do you dare have your great-grandfather come say them to my face again?
The elder of the Lewis family. I'm nothing but a servant in front of this man. I drew water for him, chopped wood, cleaned his bathroom back then so that our Lewis family can become as glorious as it is today.
How could he possibly know about this?
Some nerve. Chris, How dare you disrespect the old master of the Lewis family with such nonsense and made-up stories? Clearly you have no idea what the #1 family in the world is capable of.
Such an arrogant and powerless nobody. I can't believe you'd insult the reputation of the Lewis family's forebear. Such intentions deserve punishment. You're nothing but a puppet of the Dragon Lord. Just a lowly nobody. How dare you touch the woman that I have my eye on? If you want to blame someone, blame yourself for knowing way too much. Oh, and by the way, I know all about that Lane Group incident. It was the Dragon Lord personally stirring things up. You want to take the credit? Keep dreaming. Everyone, my family's old master is the cornerstone of our house, renowned and accomplished, with thousands of disciples. This man has insulted him. The Lewis family will not give up until this man is dead.
No, Chris didn't mean it that way. Hurry! Say something!
I was just stating the facts. What's wrong with that? Let me tell you, if it weren't for the fact that old Lewis is already getting on in years and doesn't have the energy anymore, just based on everything that happened today, I'd have him scrub toilets for me for 3 months, and that'd be letting him off easy.
Arrogant. Unbelievably arrogant. Everyone, did you see that, huh? This punk not only shows zero respect for the Lane family, but also insulted my great-grandfather, over and over here in public. That's doubly guilty. We should put him down.
3rd branch of the Lane family agrees. 4th branch agrees. Young Master Lewis, you couldn't be more right. 6th branch agrees as well.
Yuna, together with my father, Robert Lane, also agreed to kill this man.
Everyone shut up! All of you, did you learn? All your manners and morals for nothing. During the annual gathering, you all ganged up and suppressed our guest. It's no wonder the Lane family has slipped from its former glory over time. Mr. Chandler, how do you even have the nerve to speak? 3rd, 4th, and 6th. And you, the eldest. All of you together can't even handle things as properly and decently as Wendy, that young girl. Today, on behalf of the Lane family, I apologize to you. I hope you won't take all of this to heart. I'll kneel and bow to you today to show my remorse. Please, Mr. Chandler, you mustn't. You all don't believe he's the Lane family's benefactor, but I do. It was the Lane family's fault to insult our honored guest. If the old master was still here, he'd definitely set you younger folks straight.
Whether someone counts as a guest or not depends on the person. The only one worthy of being called an honored guest isn't Chris, but young Master Lewis. Mr. Chandler is getting old, and muddled, and confused. Young Master Lewis, sorry you had to see this. Someone come. Help Mr. Chandler back to his room to rest. You better stay out of this New Year's event. Also, take this country bumpkin to the Lewis family and end his life.
I dare any of you. As long as I'm here, who dares touch him?
Well, in that case, what if it's the Lewis family making a move? Mr. Chandler, back in the day, you were also one of Master Lane's most trusted people. I have great respect for you, but today, this matter involves my Lewis family. Are you really determined to handle it this way?
Mr. Chandler, do you really want to risk everything to protect this outsider of your family? Let me make myself perfectly clear today, right here and now. A guest from afar is a friend. Who among you would dare touch a guest of the Lane family? Huh? Over my dead body. You! Back off! Stand down! Everything that happened today ends here and now, not just at the annual gathering. Before our honored guest leaves the estate, no one in the Lane family is allowed to bother him. Otherwise, you'll answer to the family rules. Wendy, you're outstanding in both character and vision. You always see things differently, and you're better than all of them. As long as you're here, I can rest easy about the Lane family.
Thank you, Mr. Chandler.
Since the Lane family doesn't want us here, let's just leave and head back to our own little home.
Don't you dare! Today, young Master Lewis came all the way here to propose in person. Are you really thinking about running away from your wedding again? If you step out of the Lane family's gates, the Lane family will cut all ties with you. You better think it through. Cut all ties? If you realize you're wrong, then hurry over here and accept the family's marriage arrangement. You'll still be the CEO of the Lane Group.
That won't be necessary. I'll follow the one I marry, since there's no place for me here.
From this day on, I'm a member of the Yates family. Honey, let's go.
Okay.
Madam, hello?
If you still want to live to see next year, you better get over here and see me now.
Come on, get my private jet. Hurry to China, go.
Sorry about what happened today.
I know you had a tough time.
That's just how people in my family are. I wish there's something I can do.
It's okay.
I understand. I know you just wanted to prove yourself today, but you were too reckless this time. Turns out, it was Logan who helped me. I may not like him, but that's another matter. At least Mr. Chandler was there today. If it wasn't for him caring about me, things would have ended badly. From now on, please don't act like that again.
That Logan.
Are you jealous?
Of him. He doesn't even come close to qualifying.
Chris. There's actually something I've been wanting to apologize to you for. I'm not as honorable as you think. Keeping the engagement is just one thing. There's something else, which is really for my own selfish reasons. I don't want to marry Logan. I didn't want to be just a pawn in a family alliance. So I used you. I'm sorry. Are you mad at me?
Why would I be mad about that? If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't have had much choice either. So really, that's just how it is.
Chris, am I being really selfish?
Silly. You didn't even hesitate to give up your identity in the Lane family. From this moment on, you're no longer the CEO of Lane Group. Are you sure you won't regret staying with me?
As the sun sets, I'll raise a glass for you. And linger in these late afternoon blooms. I'll never regret marrying you.
The annual gathering's over. Grandma completely lost it. The Lewis have already made it clear they're not letting this go. Wendy, if you still consider me your mom, get yourself home right now.
Mom, Dad.
Cheers. You really shouldn't have come to our Lane family's annual gathering. Things within our Lane family are pretty complicated right now. The main branch has been eyeing us for a long time, looking to take over the family assets. And today we slipped up and basically handed them a reason to stab us in the back in front of the madam. And then there's the Lewis family. That's even more of a headache.
Sigh.
There's a lot more going on here than you think. Chris, I'm afraid you might have gotten yourself into big trouble.
You don't need to worry, sir. I'll find a way to break through all of this.
You? And how exactly are you going to do that? There might have been some wiggle room in this whole thing, but after what you did today, we've completely pissed off the Lewis family. It's such a shame, for our Wendy most of all. You've basically ruined her future. Poor Wendy.
All right, Mom. Don't be so pessimistic. Things aren't as bad as you think. I don't know if any of you have heard a little rumor. The Dragon Lord is about to return to the capital soon. All the major families are on edge. Super tense. I believe the Lewis family will definitely tone things down.
That makes sense. With someone as powerful as the Dragon Lord watching over everyone from above, I bet the Lewis family, even if they want to cause trouble, they wouldn't dare do it openly.
But I've heard the Lewis family seems to have some sort of connection with the Dragon Lord. I'm just worried that the Lewis family might stir things up on the side and say something bad about us to the Dragon Lord. Someone so powerful like the Dragon Lord has got connections everywhere. If he wants to take someone down, he really just needs to say one word.
Those 5 power families in the capital really could use a shake-up.
Right now, all we can do is observe. Wendy, do you have any plans?
I haven't really decided yet.
Even though I'm not the CEO anymore, I still believe that as long as I work hard, I can definitely build another lane group.
Actually, I have a suggestion.
Oh? Let's hear it.
Wendy, I was wondering if you're interested in GX International.
Are you talking about the world's top financial conglomerate, GX International?
All it takes is one call from me, and I can get you take over GX International and become the new CEO.
GX International is insanely wealthy. Even 10 lane groups can't compare to them. There's no way I'm qualified to take on such a high position. Chris, please don't make jokes like that anymore.
Chris! We're expecting more guests. They're probably almost here.
Well then, I'll leave you all be for now.
Wendy, go see him off.
Okay. Just look at him. I'm so tired of such people from small places. They just can't stop bragging.
All right. Just save it.
Why should I?
What is it? Why the long face? What's wrong? Mr. Thompson, you're here. Come on, have a seat.
Mr. Thompson's here, grab a seat.
Yeah. It's all because of Wendy. This kid is all grown up now. Come on, have some tea. Wendy, she's always been sharp since she was little. If she has her own ideas or plans, it's never a surprise. So stop worrying. Ha ha ha. Hey, what's this? What's this? Looks like your old habit has come back again. Heh. But honestly, I think you shouldn't look at it or you'll be disappointed. Hey, look at you. You always like keeping things under wraps. Come on. With our friendship, what's there that I can't see? Seriously. Wandering among streams? Hey. So, your family really has this valuable painting? Wow. Tell me, what made you willing to take it out and show it off today?
Valuable painting? This right here was actually brought over by our son-in-law from out of town, a fake. Of all the things he could have given us, he picked a fake painting. Did he not know that our Lane family made its name from antique collectibles? So, as you can imagine, the result was horrible. You have no idea what today was like. My husband and I just wanted to find a hole in the ground and hide in it.
A fake? Hey, look at this texture. This can't be a fake. Mr. Thompson, come on. Don't make fun of me. All right then. With such skillful brushstrokes, the way the ink flows freely, it's definitely wandering among streams. A true masterpiece for the ages. Hey, this is a big discovery. Tell me, who was it to accuse this of being a fake? If they're so sure, have them come forward. I'll curse him out right to his face.
Mr. Thompson, are you saying that this is real?
100% authentic. There's a historical rumor that artist made 2 wandering among streams. One was the sketch. The other was the finished masterpiece. I've seen the one your family owns. In terms of how complete it is, it's nothing compared to this one right here. God bless us. I've lived most of my life, and now I finally get to witness a masterpiece like this. I could die a happy man. Amazing. Wait, was that kid actually telling the truth?
I haven't come back in all these years. All those powerful families in the capital really are something else. Good. Very good.
My lord, please don't be angry.
Commander of the Nightblades, Dragon Sparrow.
Yes.
Pass on my order. Announce to everyone in the capital, those upper-class people included. Tell them that after 3 years of silence, I, the Dragon Lord, am now returning to China.
Welcome the Dragon Lord back to the throne, once again standing at the top of China. We'll arrange a special returning ceremony in your honor.
When?
In 3 days.
Good. 3 days from now, I will be there.
Inform the 5 major families in the capital to get their etiquette ready and kneel to welcome the Dragon Lord. Remember, they must kneel. Except for the Dragon Lord's closest relatives, everyone else, no matter their status, no matter their power or nobility, if anyone dares look the Dragon Lord in the eye, execute them. Yes.
Looks like everyone's gotten the message. 3 years have gone by, and that Supreme Lord is making a grand return. This year's returning ceremony is going to be exceptional. For the first time, the Dragon Lord will appear in public. Everyone needs to move proactively and raise the security level within a 1,000-mile radius to the highest grade. The 5 major families must prepare the highest level of etiquette for the ceremony. Is the Dragon Lord really coming this time?
He's the most mysterious and all-powerful figure in China. If our Myers family could get his favor, we'd have nothing to worry about.
Mrs. Myers, you'd better keep yourself in check. Don't go losing control when you meet the Dragon Lord. In 3 days.
All right. When it comes to the arrangements, we should still follow the lead of the Lewis family, the top clan. Don't forget, the Lewis family's old master is the only person in the capital who can ever talk to the Dragon Lord. He's very important.
That's right. With the returning ceremony coming up, everyone, make sure to keep a close watch on your people. Don't let anyone cause trouble, or it'll annoy the Dragon Lord. Especially some sneaky rats. Make sure you clean them up early. Like this punk called Chris.
Stop right there.
I'm Cindy Hans. I came all the way from Ethereum for this. These are my business credentials. I have urgent business to discuss with young Master Lewis.
Mr. Lewis isn't someone you can meet just because you want to.
I am the future star of Ethereum City, not some ordinary person. Of course I'm qualified to meet him. I heard the capital is holding the returning ceremony. Dragon Lord will personally show up. I came here this time to see the Lewis family and ask for an invitation to the ceremony. I'll ask the Dragon Lord himself sign it at the event.
You're saying Ethereum City belongs to you?
Of course. Well, not yet. But it won't be long.
Yeah, right. What a joke. Maybe I should just ask Dragon Lord to give me the whole capital while he's at it. You want to get in, huh? Fine. You're decent looking. How about spending a couple days with me? Treat me right, and I'll let you through. What do you say? Want to think it over?
Stop it! Don't touch me! Sooner or later, the Dragon Lord will hand the city of Ethereum over to me. I'm sure he's into me. One day, I'll be the Dragon Lord's woman. You bunch of pests have no right to lay a finger on me.
You hit me? Get lost! Look at you. You want to be the Dragon Lord's woman? Go take a look at yourself in the mirror. See if you even measure up.
She deserved it. Now she's completely lost her place in Ethereum City. All the partners have cut ties with the Hans family. Things are getting rough for them.
No need to destroy them. Send her a $50 billion order in the name of GX International. Consider it her breakup fee after the divorce.
Understood, my lord.
Cindy, the company just got a huge order from GX International? Guess how much? $50 billion. I've never seen that much money in my whole life.
$50 billion? Looks like the Dragon Lord hasn't forgotten about our family or about me. What happened in Ethereum must be a part of a bigger plan. With this $50 billion deal, I, Cindy, will prove what I'm capable of. I'm just as good as anyone else, if not better. Chris, why are you here too? When did you come to the capital?
Nobody can decide who comes and goes in the capital. If you can come, why can't I?
Are you following me? Chris, There's no point in clinging like this. Between us, it's just not possible anymore. Look at you now. All polished up and flashy. Living off Miss Lane? Basically just taking handouts. Honestly, you do look kind of impressive these days. Hooking up with the Lane family wasn't enough. You found yourself another one on the side. Chris, you're really low.
You've got it all wrong. I'm just passing by.
Just passing by? Oh, I get it now. You're here to beg the Lewis family, aren't you? Looks like that woman never planned to take you along, did she? That's right. The returning ceremony is 3 days from now. Only a handful of people are qualified to attend. Only the core members of the 5 major families. Let's be real. Who wouldn't want to be at a top event like this? I get why you're so eager to climb the ladder. If it were in the past, I could have given you a hand. But sorry, we're not married anymore.
So you're saying you've already secured an invitation to the returning ceremony?
That's right. I don't mind telling you. I've landed a $50 billion deal from GX International. If nothing goes wrong, the powerful families in the capital will be reaching out to me soon. Look, here they are already. Chris, after the returning ceremony, the gap between us will only grow bigger. Take care of yourself.
Chris.
Shouldn't you explain yourself about that painting you gave my dad yesterday?
Wendy.
Chris, you're here! Uncle Thompson, let me introduce you. This is Uncle Thompson, and this is my husband, Chris.
Hello?
Hi.
Finally meeting you in person today. Mr. Yates, you're much younger than I imagined. That painting of yours, The Wandering Among Streams, really opened my eyes.
Uncle Thompson has been my dad's friend for many years. Yesterday he came to our house for tea and just happened to see your painting. Who would have thought your Wandering Among Streams actually turned out to be real? Be honest with me. That painting of yours, where did you get it from?
I already told you. The artist himself gave it to me personally.
Come on, cut it out. By the way, Uncle Thompson asked you to come over today for some work-related matters.
Oh.
Mr. Yates, maybe you don't know yet, I'm not good at much else. But I love history and antiques. That's what I've done all my life. A while back, a strange ancient artifact was excavated. A lot of scholars couldn't identify where it came from just by its appearance. So today, we plan to open it up and see. That's why I want to invite you as our consultant and also to have a look at it.
Well, Mr. Thompson, maybe you've got the wrong person. Actually, I'm just an amateur. How could I compare with the professionals?
Let's not talk about that. Come on, let's head inside. Yeah, the place is a bit rough. But we're not picky about that. You'll get used to it. Mr. Yates, that artifact is the object we want to study today.
This thing looks kind of familiar.
Familiar? Dad?
Yeah.
So this is the consultant you brought in?
That's right. Mr. Yates is Uncle Lane's son-in-law. I invited him to take a look for us.
Ah, so a family member. You're Mr. Yates, right? I just heard you say you find this artifact familiar. So that means you must deal with these things pretty often?
My knowledge is pretty limited. I haven't studied them in depth.
Well then, you should know what you should say and what you shouldn't.
All right. Mr. Yates is here as my guest, an advisor. Show some respect.
Yes!
Mr. Yates, I still have some reports I need to finish up. You all can look around for now. Once I'm done over there, I'll come join you.
Everybody move quickly. If anything goes wrong, I'll hold you responsible first. And over there, hurry up with the data measurements. What are you all doing?
Hey, young Master Thompson, don't be mad.
This is such an important discovery. Of course, we have to be strict about it. If everyone were as reliable as you, that'd be amazing. It'd save me so much trouble.
Naughty.
All right, let's get ready quickly. We're about to open it. Keep recording, don't ever stop. Hold on. Miss Lane, our fathers have always been close friends, and your Lane family is so knowledgeable with a strong background in antiques. You're more than qualified to be here. You're very welcome. But he's a complete outsider and doesn't have the right to stand here.
How about I just have a look around?
Sure, but not here. So would you mind stepping outside, please?
Carlson, you're out of line.
Chris is my husband. He was personally invited by Uncle Thompson to be a consultant, both emotionally and logically. He has every right to be here.
He's the consultant? He's the one Mr. Thompson asked for. By all accounts, he is qualified to witness this. Since Miss Lane insists on it, I'll show her some respect. But let's be clear. If someone doesn't know their place, don't interrupt our work later, or don't blame me for being rough. Let's get started. This ring must be at least 800 years old, maybe even older.
Strange. Inside the excavated tomb, other than this beautiful black box, there was nothing else. It's almost like the tomb was built just for the box. Who exactly was the tomb's owner?
Why does this thing look so familiar? So it was hers?
What did you say?
Nothing. Just some old memories from the past.
Don't talk if you don't get it. Back in those days, rings usually symbolized power. I think they were mostly worn by male officials. No, the size of this ring actually shows that the tomb's owner must have been a woman. And if you ask me, chances are she was the daughter of a wealthy merchant.
No, that's not it. I think you're all wrong.
All right, that's enough. Stop arguing. Mr. Yates, right? What do you think?
Me? I don't know anything. You guys go ahead.
Okay. Well then, everyone, let me share my humble opinion. First off, I can tell the tomb's owner was definitely a man. Actually, you all missed something. It's this silk scarf. Just by looking at the material, I can tell this scarf wasn't something regular people could ever afford. Also, on this scarf, there's a dragon pattern. I don't need to tell you what that means, do I? So I'd say the tomb's owner must have been a male relative of the imperial family. Yeah, the scarf. How could I overlook that detail?
Mr. Thompson Jr. really knows his stuff. That eye for detail is just as sharp as when the elder Mr. Thompson was younger. It's like they always say, amateurs are just amateurs. They don't know a thing and come around spouting nonsense.
You...
Just like you said, I really don't know much about this, but I can say for sure that everything you just said is completely wrong.
Excuse me? What makes you think we're wrong? Say that again if you dare. So what you're saying is, you seem to have a different opinion. Then why don't you tell us? We've spent over half a month studying this before we managed to figure out maybe 5% of it. How about this? If you can figure out the identity of the tomb's owner with 10% certainty, we'll admit you're better than us in terms of intuition.
Actually, no need to be that complicated. Why don't I just tell you straight up who the owner is? Her name is Tiffany. She was a courtesan.
What? You mean the famous, one of the four great beauties, Tiffany the Beauty?
Nonsense. Tiffany is considered the #1 beauty in history and also the most mysterious one. Throughout the ages, no archaeological site has ever revealed any trace of her. Honestly, I think you're just making this up.
So Tiffany, huh? The famed courtesan herself? Let me ask you this. This silk scarf, how do you explain it? Dragons are a symbol of ultimate power. Don't tell me that just because she was a courtesan, even if she was the greatest beauty, she'd be allowed to use something reserved for the royals?
In this world, not just the royal family uses dragons as their symbol. I'd tell you, but you won't believe me. So just forget I said anything.
Why do I feel like I've seen this ring before? Wait a minute. This ring. It turns out to be a matching pair. Chris, where did you get that ring?
Miss Lane, his ring is brand new. How could it compare to an antique? Whether in value or in significance, this one right here is just not in the same league. No. If I'm not mistaken, the ring on his hand isn't new. It's actually an antique. Trace it back far enough, and it could go back 1,000 years.
What?
Tell me, that ring of yours, where did you steal it from? Do you realize stealing relics is a serious crime?
And how can you be so sure that the ring doesn't actually belong to me?
So it's not stolen? What, did you inherit it from your ancestors? Let me tell you, I've seen plenty of tricks like yours. Way too many.
Chris, I believe there's no way you'd do something like stealing. But seriously, this ring...
Where did you get it?
I admit, this ring really is not a family heirloom. Because this ring was given to me directly by Tiffany herself. So if the owner gave it to me, how could that be considered stealing?
Seriously, what lunatic can be an advisor these days?
Chris,
That's enough. You really should stop joking around.
Miss Lane, you're from a prestigious family and I respect that. But he is just making up stories here, which is seriously affecting our work. So, sorry, Mr. Yates, please leave. Yeah, just go. Where did this nutcase even come from? Go. Stop holding up our research. What, do you need me to physically escort you out?
Boy! Shut up! What are all of you doing? Can't you tell that Mr. Yates was just joking? He's an advisor I invited. An honored guest. Be nice to him. Mr. Yates, since you have one of the pair, you must know its secret, right? I hope, Mr. Yates, you can share a bit more info about it.
A secret?
so you're leaving?
I've always been a free spirit, just wandering wherever I please. That's exactly what I've been doing all along.
Dragon Lord, I'm really not a fan of your title. I'd much rather just call you
Chris.
It makes no difference.
No matter how far we travel together, there always comes a time to say goodbye. So I won't hold you up with a long farewell. A few days ago, I picked out this little thing while shopping on Blossom Street. Think of it as a farewell gift from a friend. I hope you won't mind the simplicity. Will you come back someday?
How things have changed. This ring was a gift from an old friend of mine, but it wasn't until today that I realized it's actually part of a pair.
I see.
Dad, since you're here too, and Mr. Yates is so knowledgeable, why don't you take a look and tell us what these are? I'm sure you've never seen these before. We scholars are all about facts and evidence. We don't just spout off whatever comes to mind. If you've really got skills, then tell us where these things came from.
That's ridiculous. These pieces of rice paper haven't even been unrolled yet. How could anyone know for sure?
Mr. Thompson, what you're saying isn't right. Seeing as he was able to use just a ring to deduce the identity of the tomb's owner, saying it was Tiffany, the most renowned of the 4 great beauties from ancient times, then surely, with just a few pieces of rice paper, he'd definitely be able to figure it out too, right? Plus, as for whether these antiques are actually belongings left behind by Tiffany, that still hasn't been confirmed completely. So, if he doesn't show us some real ability, how will anyone be convinced?
Mr. Yates, this...
No worries. Even though I haven't seen these things before, I can basically make a pretty good guess.
All right, you said it. Hold on, I want to hear the real story behind these antiques. How about this? I'll sort it into 3 options for you, just so no one says I'm picking on you. These pieces of rice paper, are they for calligraphy or painting?
No.
For poetry, then?
Still no.
What, are they tools for making paper lanterns or something?
Not even close.
So they're neither for poetry nor calligraphy or art, and you've ruled out even regular folk uses. So tell us, what are these really?
You know, people back then weren't as mysterious as you think. These are love letters.
Love letters?
Love letters. You really came up with that?
Mr. Yates, I've got to admit, that's a pretty interesting angle. Makes sense, too. After all, who was Tiffany? She had countless suitors. Logically speaking, there must have been plenty of talented men writing her love letters at the time. But unfortunately, you missed one important point. According to historical records, Tiffany was admired by 3 noble lords at the same time. And when it comes to royalty, let me ask you, over 1,000 years ago, who would dare write a love letter to Tiffany, who all the noble lords were obsessed with? Huh? What's the matter? Starting to feel like your guess was totally off?
No. I just think you're overthinking this. Because these love letters weren't actually...
Then they have been written by Tiffany to someone else?
That's right. Ha ha ha.
Man, the youth these days! Young people now really have the nerve to say whatever's on their mind.
Chris, someone like Tiffany. A true beauty on that level. What man in the world
Is worthy of her writing him a love letter? Not to mention, she didn't just write one, she wrote a ton. Honestly, it just seems impossible.
Wait. Are you doubting my judgment too?
Of course I trust you.
It's just
Why don't we just...
Listen to what the experts have to say? Uncle Thompson, what do you think?
Before these are opened, it's all just talk. Go on, open them.
Wait, no way.
what's the matter?
In the forest grows a tree that has branches. My heart longs for you, but you don't know. I see all other mountains as just ordinary. Only you alone are a true mountain to me. Dice in hand, painted red with longing. Do you know how deep I ache for you? You live where the Yangtze River begins, and I stay at its furthest end. I think of you each day, but I can't see you. Still, we both drink from the same river. Tiffany misses Chris.
That's impossible!
Tiffany actually wrote love letters to a man, and she wrote so many of them. Chris. Chris. Who's Chris, anyway?
So you were telling the truth. They really are love letters. And they're really from Tiffany. How could this be?
Stupid boy. Now, do you understand why I invited Mr. Yates to be our advisor? Look at him. Such a well-educated man, humble and unassuming. Now look at yourself. You only know a little. And you think you know it all, having no clue how big the world really is. Now, do you get it? Now, you've seen there are always people better than you. There's always someone smarter out there. Mr. Yates, I admit I'm thoroughly impressed. You really are truly talented, sir. Today, this is the most mysterious of the 4 great beauties, Tiffany. As for Tiffany in history, the traces she left behind are seeing the light of day again for the first time, haha.
Chris, why is your name on this?
Looks like Director Thompson doesn't really need us anymore. Let's go.
I never thought that someone like Tiffany, who shone so brightly in ancient times, could also experience the pain of longing for someone out of reach. Chris, you really chose a great name for yourself. It's the same name as that genius from the old days.
So what? Are you saying your husband doesn't measure up?
Of course you do. Don't worry, Chris. At tomorrow's returning ceremony, I'll absolutely explain things to the Dragon Lord myself. Since I chose to marry you, I'll stand by you no matter what, for my whole life. Even the Dragon Lord can't change my mind.
But hey, have you ever thought about this possibility? That Chris and me are actually the same person?
Wait, so you're saying that I'm competing with a legendary beauty like Tiffany for the same guy? And besides, if you really have lived for more than 1,000 years, wouldn't you basically be some sort of ancient monster?
What, regretting marrying an ancient monster now?
No way. If my guy had lived that long, I'd think it was fascinating. Plus, when I get old, I could bring the younger you out with me. I'd look so cool.
Maybe at the returning ceremony tomorrow, it's finally time to tell you everything. Wendy.
Miss Hans, to have GX International value you this much is truly a stroke of luck.
A $50 billion order is nothing really. Compared to the Lewis family, it's not much at all. I still have a lot to learn from you.
$50 billion aren't all that much, true. But with Jax backing you, it shows, Miss Hans, that you've already caught the eye of the Dragon Lord. Naturally, you'll be able to work with all the top families in the capital. Here's an invitation to the returning ceremony. Miss Hans, you've got yourself a seat.
Tomorrow. Chris, I'll prove that I, Cindy, I'm 100 times more outstanding than that Miss Lane that you've chosen. 1,000 times even.
Miss, the old madam has instructed that you should rest now and get ready for tomorrow's ceremony. Got it. You're dismissed. Yes. Dragon Lord? After tonight, I'll finally get to see you. I just want to give my everything to you, sir. Top 10 companies in Capital City. Welcome overseas guests. Mr. Charles. Let's talk business later. Tomorrow I want to meet that Supreme One in person.
Oh, young Master Lewis. Cindy.
Please address me with my full name, Cindy Hans.
Oh yes, of course. My bad.
This way, young Master Lewis.
Cindy, you're here! And this must be the eldest son of the Lewis family? Ha ha ha! What a handsome guy! Ha ha ha! Our Hans family is just a small business. In the future, we'll really have to count on Mr. Lewis to look after us.
Young Master Lewis is so powerful and influential. My John's family are willing to do whatever we can for your family. Just tell us what you need. I heard that your family drives for Wendy Lane. Hey, my dad might be driving for Miss Lane, but she's your woman. So that basically means he's working for you too, right? As long as you'll take me, I'd happily be your driver one day.
The reason I brought you here today is to clear things up with the Dragon Lord, so we can sort out the trouble of my marriage arrangement with the Lewis. Listen, no matter what happens later, let me handle it.
All right, I'll do whatever you say.
Hey, isn't this Chris? Second miss, at such an important event, why did you bring him along? No offense, but you really don't seem to care much about the Lewis family, do you? As Mr. Lewis's fiancé, do you think this is appropriate? Wendy, what exactly are you trying to do? All of the capital knows that you're engaged to me, Logan. I usually let things slide, but today, you even brought this guy to the returning ceremony. What exactly do you take me for?
Hey, you'd better stop criticizing my wife.
Do you even realize what it is that's kept you alive till now?
Chris, your luck's about to run out. Why do you think Mr. Lewis hasn't come after you lately? He only did it because the Honorable Dragon Lord was attending the returning ceremony. That's why he didn't have time for anything else.
That's right. If young Master Lewis wanted to, just one word would be enough to have you erased from the capital.
Don't even think about it. If you want to hurt him, you'll have to get through me first.
Wow, what a show of confidence. My dear little sister, you've already been kicked out of the Lane family by Grandma and disowned, but you still act like the Lane family's second daughter, trying to show off.
Just look at the daughter you've raised. Grandma, if you still want to be my granddaughter, then hurry up and get rid of this useless eyesore. Marry into the Lewis family as planned. Serve young Master Lewis. Otherwise, the gates of our Lane family will never open to you.
No, I would rather never return to this family for the rest of my life. I will stand firmly by Chris's side.
Don't worry, Wendy. After today, no one will be able to force you to do things you don't want to do, not even the Lewis family.
If you're thinking about the future, I'm afraid you won't even live to see that day. That's right. You didn't just sabotage the Lewis family's marriage arrangement, you also openly disgraced their reputation. Look over there. Do you know who that is? That is the famous old master of the Lewis family. Get over there. I'm about to beg for forgiveness.
How dare you? The Lewis family is the top house in the capital. How you dare call yourself their master? Even saying that the Lewis family was your servant. Honestly, are you tired of living? What's with all the noise?
Old master, this person publicly spread rumors at the Lane family's annual gathering and tarnished your reputation. Someone like that deserves punishment. Old master, don't worry. I'll bring this person right to your feet and make him kneel down and apologize to you. Kid, our family master is right here. Get over there and kneel right now.
Your Lewis family has always been of servant blood. For your lineage to have lasted until now is already a lot of luck. In this world, only servants kneel to their masters. I've never heard of the other way around.
How dare you?
You won't get away with this.
Don't think that just by making up some wild accusations you can get away this time. I'd like to see what happens when I make you kneel. Chris, I'm giving you one last chance. Get over there and kneel before the old master. Kneel down.
What? Chris? Did I hear that right? That voice just now. Could it be that he really is?
Suppressing and asking me to kneel? You are. Why bring divine retribution upon yourselves?
Divine retribution? If I tell you to kneel, you kneel. What kind of nonsense is divine retribution? Do you actually believe that you're the master of our family? Old master?
Don't worry. He's not going to die. But after this incident, your Lewis family will suffer a century of bad luck. Your descendants are probably going to blame you, Logan, young Master Lewis, for the rest of their lives.
Utter nonsense. It must be because you were disrespectful to our master over and over that he worked himself up so much. Our Lewis family is now sworn enemies. With you, Chris.
Wendy, just look at the man you've chosen. Look what he's done to the old master.
I didn't do it to him. It was him. It was your Lewis family. What a shame. Little Lewis. He stayed loyal his whole life. But his descendants ruined it for him.
How dare you? You dare call the master? Little Lewis, I'd say you probably won't be leaving this ceremony today. Everyone. Honestly, because of today's returning ceremony, and out of respect for the Dragon Lord, I didn't want things to get ugly, but he kept provoking the Lewis family again and again, and even went so far as to enrage our old master until he passed out. Our Lewis family and him are sworn enemies now. Enemies! Enemies!
Chris, is this the outcome you really wanted? Do you really have to risk your own life just to prove a point? So what if you're not capable? Chris, is it really so hard to admit you're not capable? Was our divorce such a huge blow to you?
Miss Hans, I think you've misunderstood. When we got divorced, I was genuinely a bit surprised. But it did teach me to see some people and things more clearly. As for the so-called blow, honestly, in this lifetime, I've weathered plenty of storms. You really don't count for much.
Chris, how long do you plan to keep up this tough act? Yes, I admit it. Your new wife, Wendy, is definitely impressive. But I'm only holding back out of respect for young Master Lewis. Do you really think I'm not as good as her? You're wrong. Right now, I've already secured a $50 billion contract with GX International. Even all the influential families in the capital would treat me and the Hans family with respect. As for Wendy Lane, what does she have going for her? She has no real power, no top-notch abilities, like I do. Besides, she's already been kicked out of the Lane family. She's not even part of the elite circles anymore. Chris, is it really that hard to admit you regret it?
Have you ever thought about one thing? How exactly did you get that contract?
What are you getting at?
You...
What is he doing?
Just a worthless bug. How dare you mess with the master? You really don't know your place.
In 3 minutes, he'll wake up. Since you've scrubbed toilets for me for over a decade, I'll let you enjoy your retirement in peace.
Chris, what's the real story behind that $50 billion deal? What exactly did you mean by what you just said?
You'll find out in a moment.
The Dragon Lord, please step on the stage.
The Dragon Lord? He's the Dragon Lord?
That's impossible. Chris! You're nothing more than a pawn to the Dragon Lord. Just a puppet. Where did you get the nerve? Get down here now! On your knees!
A puppet.
That's right. Dragon Lord is always shrouded in mystery, rarely ever shows himself. Nobody's ever seen him, and barely anyone knows about him. As for me, Yuna, I'm probably the only one here. Aside from the old master, who's ever been up close to the Dragon Lord. Even though I've forgotten what he looks like, that figure from behind, and that sword, I'll never forget them. After that, I kept digging for 20 whole years. Before I finally found out the sword in the Dragon Lord's hand was actually a legendary sword bestowed by the Emperor himself, the Dragon Blade.
Is this what you're talking about?
The blade, the Dragon Blade.
So he is the Dragon Lord? That means Ethereum City is his, and the 50 billion, it's also his?
No, that's impossible. I don't believe it! I don't believe it! Master! That guy named Yates, he's just pretending to be the Dragon Lord. You need to expose him. You have to expose him.
Shut up! This old one greets his master.
What? Lord?
Charles from Lighthouse Group pays respect to the Dragon Lord of China.
Commander of the Nightblade, the Dragon Sparrow, welcomes the Dragon Lord to return to China. Welcome, Dragon Lord, back to China.
The 10 great houses, the 5 major families, await your command.
Dragon Lord. He is my Dragon Lord. My lord. He is mine.
Why aren't you kneeling yet?
Ha! Dragon Lord. He's the Dragon Lord. He really is the Dragon Lord. He is the Dragon Lord.
The Dragon Lord is here. Those who refuse to kneel will be executed.
Lewis family from the capital. You dared disturb my wife and provoke me. Considering little Lewis has been loyal to me for years, you'll be spared from death. But you won't get away unpunished. The Lane family used marriage as a threat and forced others against their will. Except for the second branch led by Robert Lane, all others will be punished without exception. From this day on, my beloved wife Wendy Lane will take full charge of Ethereum City. Also, this serves as a declaration to all China. Evil will be punished, and good will be rewarded. To the thousands of noble families and lords, never hesitate to do even the smallest good, and for the smallest evil, don't let it tempt you.
We will heed the Dragon Lord's command. We will heed the Dragon Lord's command.
Rise.
So it turns out it was all my fault all along.
The Lane family, weep, turned away. The true dragon. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. If you hadn't said that the Dragon Lord was already over 40, if you hadn't confused everyone, how could our Lane family have ended up like this?
Grandmother, but everything I said was true. 20 years ago, the Dragon Lord is about the same age as now. But after all these years, how come he hasn't aged at all?
Chris, besides your real identity, that painting artist Tiffany, are these all real?
Yes. 5,000 years ago, I watched this land grow from tribes to dynasties. 3,000 years ago, I worked with 2 kings to develop agriculture. 2,000 years ago, I trekked across countless mountains and rivers, enjoying wine and great company with the first emperor. Together, we saw the entirety of China. I've dozed off on the knees of countless scholars, and I've also played chess in a pavilion with a poet as ethereal as a banished immortal, having wonderful chats. I've also witnessed so many dear friends slowly grow old by my side and turn to dust in the end. I've also witnessed countless moments of joy and sorrow. The green hills never grow old. Time flies by like a shuttle. Yet somehow, I remain young. I'm still here. I can't believe I've missed such an incredible legend.
Chris, you were right. I regret my decision so much.
Cindy, we still have $50 billion. Besides, you've been married to him for 3 years. There's still a chance to fix things. Just think of something. Go apologize and make peace. Maybe.
Mom, it's already too late. 50 billion is a huge sum, but compared to losing the Dragon Lord, it's really nothing. Mom, let's go. This place no longer belongs to me. Come on, let's go.
Robert, our son-in-law really is the Dragon Lord. Oh my! Robert, you pinch me. Go on. Am I dreaming right now?
He really gave us an incredible surprise.
Wendy, I keep thinking, maybe all of this is just too cruel for you. Today, I'm going to tell you everything about myself. So now you know why I will still look young 20 years later. And why I have that, wandering among streams. And yesterday, when I saw those antiques, why I recognized them right away. Now that I've told you all this, will you still stand by me so firmly?
Chris.
You jerk!
Immortality isn't what I want.
Why don't we make a baby?
Dragon Lord. My lord, I am your most devoted admirer. I am your most faithful follower. Would you let me be your concubine? Or maybe your attendant, anything.
Shut up. Stop talking.
Chris, when I grow old in the future, you can't abandon me. You have to take care of me, and you definitely can't go looking for young pretty girls.
Of course. Everyone, today we gather here. Let's drink until we're all satisfied.
We toast to the Dragon Lord.